working. It is working. Getting 50 million mining XP in under 10 minutes. That's a banger of a title. Like, I was thinking of doing a title of, collecting my minions after 4 months. Or, I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of titles you could do. What way do you tell people that you're going to collect redstone minions that have been running for 4 months and you're most likely going to be gaining around 50 million mining XP from these minions? Like, uh, what's the best way to what's the best way to title that, to get across what is going to happen from collecting these minions. Also, I'm gonna replace these minions with something else, but I will do that off stream. However, the minion setup that I'm going to have is going to require it's going to require fly catchers, and that's why I have 30 fly catchers here, and why I am a lot less wealthy than I have been in previous streams. I mean, then again, a lot of my wealth is also in this G-Drag that I'm leveling. But once I get that to 100 to 200 and sell it, my coins will be back, which will be nice. Hopefully I can get that done before the Nether update comes out. That's extremely unlikely in my opinion, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's sort of the explanation of what is happening, or a little bit more context. Now, I know I've said that to like no one. I don't think anyone's here yet. Yeah, I don't think anyone's watching yet. So I know I've said that to no one, which is kind of unfortunate. But you know what? That's fine, because I'll just tell people to go to the start of the stream where I talk about what I'm doing. But there you go. Uh, I don't. Okay, so what I ideally would like to do is do this at the end of the stream, and I really do want to do that at the end of the stream, because what I want to do is replace my minions as soon, like right after I collect these minions. I kind of want to replace them. That is what I want to do. I'm gonna have to clear my inventory out to do that. That's gonna be a pain. But yeah, I want to replace the minions pretty much after I collect them. So ideally I'd want to collect them at the end of the stream. However, I don't know if people are going to be... Uh, it's a case of like, are people going to be... Like, they see the title and think, oh wow, 50 million mining XP in 10 minutes. Where is that? Why the title, but not the content sort of thing. So I would do that at like the beginning. Or, I want to do that at some point in the stream, so then when I do it, I can say, oh, I did that previously in the stream. Anyway, you probably don't remember me since it's been so long, but how's it going? It's going well, Neckwell. It's going well. But yeah, I've got I've got all of these minions here to collect. This is, I am excited to do that. Derpy is here. Derpy, gonna give minions double output. Still grinding mining? Yes. I am now third in mining XP. I don't know what I was last time you watched me, but I have increased my value here. Very cool. What was I also doing? I don't remember. Anyway, I can't wait until I collect these. This is going to be really, this is going to be the fun part of today. This is going to be a very fun time. I want to wait until like more people are here though. I want like the apex of the stream to be me collecting these minions, or at least it makes sense to do it later on in the stream when more people are here, right? But then again, it's like, people want to see the thing, right? You want to see the... Anyway, third in mining XP, what the fuck? Do be like that, do be like that. I think you were 30 odd? 30th in mining XP? I don't think... I haven't been 30th in mining XP for a very long time. I've been at least like in the top 11 for a few years now. must have been ages ago if I was like 30th. That must have been a very long time. Because like, I remember back when like Dwarven Mines came out, I must have been in like the top. Actually, you know what would be interesting to go back in my streams and see, you know, what it was like when Dwarven Mines first released. That would be quite interesting, actually. I should really do that. That would be an interesting one. Like when Dwarven Mines first released. I can see me like buying Sorrow armor on the second day of the update, being like, I guess the community decided this is the best armor, so I'm buying it. Pretty much, I think with most of, if not all of my money at the time, which was funny, but you know, I was gaining a lot of money through mining anyway. Like I think before Dwarven Mines, I didn't really have a good money making method, but then you know, Dwarven Mines was a thing, so I just did Dwarven Mines. I was quite lucky that Dwarven Mines was a very good money making method. Because I was gonna do it anyway. I was gonna mine regardless. You know, it was the mining up there. I was like, you know what, it's my time. But yes, collecting these minions. When do I do it though? When do I collect the minions though? When do I collect the minions? How are you screwed now? How are you screwed, Neckwell? Yeah, I think I might. I probably will collect it at the end of the stream. Either that, or I'll collect it when enough people want me to collect it, right? Like, I think, you know, it doesn't make sense now. So I'll get into a bit of just regular mining because that's kind of what I'll be doing anyway, but there you go. Remember to collect at the end of Derpy as well. I'm not doing that. I'm changing my minion setup, local sad man. I'm gonna collect my minions and change the setup. So I'm gonna collect these redstone minions like at the end of the stream or at some point in the stream basically. That's when these guys will be collected. And also, I spent like 300 million coins on flycatchers for my new minion setup. So that's cool. I won't be installing a new minion setup on stream. I'll do that off stream, or like, you know, after stream. But I will definitely be collecting these on stream. Like, this is going to be a lot of my next. I don't know if it's specifically going to be 50 million. I put 50 million in the title as just sort of a guess. We'll be able to, you know, I'll check my mining XP before I collect the minions, and then after, and then I'll put like the proper XP amount in the title. You know, 50 million is just a guess at the moment. I quit Skyblock like 4 to 5 months ago and gave away all my money. Damn. Well, you probably shouldn't have given away all your money. How will you do that? How will I do what, Muse? Was it 50 million mining XP in 10 minutes? Collecting these, Donny. Collecting all this. Oh, this is going to be... Each one of these minions has a stack, almost a stack and a half of enchanted redstone blocks. You know, I think there's enough people here for me to justify collecting them, right? Right? I don't know, man. I want to get back into Skyblock and still have all my levels but no money. It's sad. You shouldn't have given away all your stuff then. You shouldn't have done that. And hello, I returned for 30 minutes to see everyone in the guild. Ignore my messages. I haven't played like a week or two. Yeah, I didn't play for a good maybe week or two as well, actually. But I like started again a few days ago. Basically, I was doing work and all that. Anyway, hello, Pollute. Alright, I think it's time. I think it's time, boys. I want to just like, I'm going to collect the little bit of redstone there. So I'm at 2120029696. I just want to have this number written down real quick. I'm just going to make a text document. So B4 is 2,120,000,000 and 29,000, and then after, this is going to be a good one. I'm going to name that one mining XP minions. Okay, I've got the Word document down, so it's time, boys. It's time. Silverfish equipped. Compact 10 refined, recombobulated, pioneer pickaxe. Best thing to collect shit with. We've got silverfish pet. This silverfish pet has 5.7 billion XP on it. That's going to go up by at least like 0.1, hopefully 0.2. We'll see. But alright, boys. Oh, it feels weird collecting the minions, my guy. It feels weird. I've left them for so long. I left them for so long. Alright. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do the thing. 2121.8 21. Oh my god. Look at the G drag, but this is from an XP share, by the way. This is from an XP share. The G drag is going to level as much as it is from an XP share. Oh wait, have I done the 4? Okay, I've done the 4 bottom ones. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Aha! Another level. I've collected 5 minions and it's gone up by 2 levels. Oh, another. I'm gonna probably have to I'm probably gonna have to put this redstone in one of my end chest slots or something. Holy shit, holy shit. Mad cash. How much do good sets cost these days? Depends. I think around 34 mil XP. Oh no, from these minions I'm thinking it's gonna be way more than 34 mil. How much money is that? Oh, it's gonna be not that much money, but it's gonna be a lot of XP. Holy shit. The fucking G-Drag. This is an XP share on the G-Drag. This is an XP share. Use melon minions? No, I'm not going to be using melon minions. I've got minions. I've got minions already planned out for what I'm going to use. Holy shit. Alright, yep, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done. Alright. Now you, and you, oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Holy shit. The amount of redstone blocks I have as well. I wonder if, by the way, I wonder if melon minions or like any of these other types, like lapis minions, redstone minions, melon minions, I wonder if the price of redstone is like plummeted because of this. And the last minion, there we go. So I'm at 2175. 175.076. I'm gonna go back in the stream to just check real quick. 2175.076.864. 864. Right. I'm gonna copy that and put that here. So from these minions, I gained, what is that? 55 million mining XP. Yeah. From these minions, I gained 55 million mining XP. Even more than I said in the title. Even more. Hold on, let me update the title with what I got. But that's mad. That is mad. That is so mad. I'm gonna go through them again just to check that I have gotten all of them. But 55, that's enough. In fact, I think that's almost exactly enough to get mining 50. Mining 50 from just minions. The goddamn restream is not allowing me to update the title, but look, 100. Look, my G drag leveled up from an XP share 11 levels. 11 levels on the G-Drag from an XP share there. Insane. I wonder if it will have already updated. 5.9 billion on the silverfish. That is, what was that? That was point 0.2, right? That was 200 mil on the silverfish. That's holy shit, lads. Holy shit. Not enough enchanted redstone to fill the ender chest though. Kind of disappointing. I mean, I would have expected more personally. Oh wait, I forgot. Boys. Why the fuck do you have 2 G-Drags? I'm leveling one to sell, Muse. I'm gonna be selling that one when it gets to level 200. But boys, I'm gonna be in like the top redstone. I'm going to be are you ready? Are you ready? I am. Where is it? Redstone. Wait, where the fuck is redstone? Why am I still 4.1? What the hell? Oh, never mind! I have 75 million redstone collection. It just hasn't updated. It hasn't updated here, but I have 75 million redstone collection. Holy shit. How much is all the enchanted redstone? Oh, that's a... I don't know. How much is the enchant... Oh, 54 mil in enchanted diamond blocks. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, I've updated the title, by the way, with the actual like mining XP count. It was pretty much bang on 55 million as well. That was quite interesting. But yeah, we're going to... If I refresh the... Yeah, okay, now it says 55 million XP. There we go. Holy shit, lads. You'll be ready for the next 10 new accessory bag upgrades. Yeah, my accessory bag is going to be, you know, we're going to be good. Bro, that's whatever many times my purse. Yeah, minions are good, my guy. Minions are good. Diamond blocks might be better to NPC, not sure. It probably is, but is there anything that I would want to keep these diamond blocks for? I don't think it is, right? I just sell them. That would be my best option. I think it probably would be, right? Oh, mad. I also, let me check the price of like melons or whatever. I don't actually know the regular price of melons, so this doesn't mean anything to me, but is that low? Is that high? I don't know. Diamond blocks, surely they're going to be... Okay, they're like normal. I mean, I don't suppose that the enchanted diamond blocks are... Just sell the diamond blocks? I see. I'll do that. Where is it? Yes, redstone. Is not like a ridiculously low price, but that's lower than it usually is. I would have thought it might have like crashed the price of redstone blocks. Like maybe a bunch of other people have done this as well. I don't know. I don't think many other people are doing it. Anyway, yeah, I might as well sell the diamond blocks really if there's no reason to keep them for any crafting. I'm gonna sell them. So yeah, that's a nice like 100 million coins or something. Swap lobby to check the leaderboard. I'm excited, man. That should have probably reset it. Probably. I don't know, maybe. No, I think I'd have to go to a hub. Go into quick sell, and it should say if the diamond blocks are worth it to sell to NPC. I already... Yeah, I'm gonna sell it to NPC. I think it'll just be better to do it with that. But, alright, boys, are you ready? Are you ready to see me as... Oh, why the fuck... Why are you not updating, you bastard? You bastard game. It's not even wanting to update. What if I go to like a different... What if I go to hub 1? Will it have updated if I go to hub 1? Like, it literally says 75 million here. But it doesn't want to update me on the leaderboard. That will probably happen, like, later in the stream, maybe. I don't know. I don't know when the leaderboards will update. It'll probably take a while. Oh well. No update, yeah. It's a rip. But yeah, that's mad. Okay, so the diamond blocks gave me about like 100 mil. How much? Wait, how much did they actually give me? So I sold 4 stacks and 13. So that's 4 times 13 million. It's like 52-ish million. So yeah, again, nah, it was more like half 100 million instead of actually 100 mil. Dead skull face emoji. So much coinage. Exactly, man. I've gained large amounts of coin, and also a large amount of mining XP. I mean, your boy did just your boy did just gain 55 million mining XP. It's funny how Makash says bastard. Bruh. Look, man. Just because I say bastard, as like, what do you want me to say, bastard? You want me to say it up north or something? Anyway, um, have I actually collected all the minions though? Just to make sure I've actually, like, I haven't left any of them, have I? I just want to, I want to make doubly sure that I have not collected, or that I have collected all the minions and I haven't just left any of them. Imagine I had like one minion left and it was just even more that I hadn't collected. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was thorough and went through all of them. Happy Cash. It's it's nice to gain a large amount of stuff at once. I'm pleased with what happened. I am happy with the events that have incurred. Whatever. I don't remember how much XP I was thinking I was gonna get though. But I gained a lot. I gained a large amount of XP. Very cool. My XP on the guild tracking thing is gonna look so mad. It's just gonna be a massive jump of XP. But yeah. Oh yeah, also see how much the redstone is worth. I can't fit all of it in my inventory, but we'll see how much like a full inventory of redstone blocks is worth. It's about 50 million coins. And if I sell off for it, it's about 50. So I probably got about 100 million coins worth of enchanted redstone blocks. I don't know really what to do with these. Do I like save them for if, will redstone go up in price? I mean, redstone isn't particularly high right now. Like, that's kind of low for what redstone usually goes for. But, I do have I basically have a full ender chest of redstone. Sell it. I don't think I will, but I'll keep it there for now. I don't really like having it in my ender chest, in all honesty. There's no use for it. Yeah, but like, what if it goes up in price for whatever reason? I'm also debating whether to have it in my ender chest or not. Like, what if it, I don't want my ender. Fuck it. No, I'm not having it in my ender chest. Ender chest is, I'm just saying the amount of ender chest wipes and all that. There haven't been many recently, which I trust the ender chest, but I trust chests on your island more. Like, chests on the island are a lot more secure than ender chests. Like, chests on your island don't get saved between worlds and all that sort of thing. I don't think it will go up with another update. It's just whether, like, then again, it's not the best time to sell it anyway. So what I might do is I might just wait until until like the price goes up to like 40k, and then maybe any time it goes up to like 40k, I'll sell it off, or I'll sell a few off then. Maybe I won't sell a lot at a time because that would probably not go well, but I'll probably try and get the most out of my redstone. Basically, that's probably what I'll do. Either that, or I'll keep it just in case there's like a really in case there's like a when like quartz got really really valuable because of Terminator. I'm just saying, what if redstone had one of those moments? I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep the redstone for now. I'm gonna keep all this redstone. I'll keep it there. I wonder if the collection leaderboard has updated. Oh, it has. Nice. I'm 445th in redstone. Hey boys, I'm in the top 1,000. Let's go. You love to see it. This would be a good video title. I think it'd probably be. I'd be tempted to make like a very short video of just like me collecting the minions. Maybe. That could be an interesting one. I don't know. I feel terrible. I spoiled Dark Souls for myself. I'm never gonna experience the blind experience, which people say is the best. How do you spoil the entire game for yourself without technically enjoying the experience of Dark Souls? I like, if you've spoiled, like, technically you haven't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Contra Receiver wants me to sell it. Why don't you sell some of it off and keep most? I'll probably, yeah, as I said, I'll probably like sell off it and try and get as most money for it as possible. Uh, how much it will sell for at least is about 100 million. My entire well, when I had all of my inventory filled with it was about 50 mil. So, and that was about half of it. So it was about 100 mil redstone. Oh, 100 million coins worth of redstone. Redstone has already had its moment with Overflux, and also the personal compactor. But yeah, it's not really a great price right now, so I wouldn't even sell it now. In all honesty, I'd wait until Redstone could go up to 40k at some point, or like natural price variations and all that sort of thing. It's not the best time to sell at the moment, basically. Not the best time. I'm 40th in sand. Nice. 20th? Damn. You had like sand minions down. You're grinding sand. Oh yeah. Getting 55 million mining XP in under 10 minutes. Hypixel skyblock. I mean, that is a banger of a title. Come on. That's a proper banger. Let's see how much it is. Yeah. I didn't spoil the entire game. I just know the final boss and some lore and some other bosses. I see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from playing the game on your own accord and enjoying it that way. But that's so cool though. That's really cool that I'm 445th in Redstone now. I'm top 1,000 in another mining collection. You love to see it. You love to see it. When you go to Crystal Hollows, could you check your fortune in and out of magma fields using Balance to see if Cake's fortune is affected? Sure. Let me just whip out the bow and get a before. So, mining fortune 1,763. When I go to the Dwarven Mines, that goes to 1,713. What the? What? Hold on a second. 117. So, sorry, 1713. Wait, what? It was 63 before, wasn't it? I'm very oh, silverfish. Yeah. Bal has I forgot Bal has 50. So yeah, that makes sense. Uh Elden Ring is so fucking addictive. I don't know. I've been enjoying it for the last 3 to 4 days. I mean, I don't know. Enjoy the game. As long as you're enjoying it, that's always good. I do have the cake on, right? Yeah, I've got the cake on. Okay. So, Warp Mines. Where is it? Bow. Yeah, 1763. And then if we go into the Crystal Hollows. And then equip Bow. We're at 1763. And if I go deep enough... Wait, Khazad Doom. I found a Khazad Doom area. Do I have the... I don't have the Topaz Crystal. I did a Nucleus as... Oh, yeah, I did like a Nucleus as well. I got nothing. Very sad. Where's the fucking... I guess I can't find the Khazad Doom. Well, I mean, I probably would be able to, but... Eh. CPA. Alright, let's, I just... No! No, I don't want to be here. No, I just want to find a... I want to go down deep and then just... I want to get to the magma field so I can do the test for local Sadman. And I'm also being attacked by various individuals. Damn. Alright. So, Bal 1763 to 1931. That is my mining fortune, your local Sadman. I don't really know what I usually have though. That's the issue, because I usually have like 2-1 something. 2117 or what is it? I don't remember. I know the mining. I know generally the mining fortune that I have when I do my gem mining setup sort of thing, but with my XP grinding setup, I don't know what fortune I have without like the cake. But there you go. That's what I have. 8,000 speed. Yeah, large amounts of speed. Large amounts. Does anyone think that I can make money with full flawless gemstone gold and flawless Sora? I mean, you'll make money. It's just depending on how much you'll get per hour. I don't know though. I don't know how much you'll get with what you have. Okay. I guess I'll do a bit of mining then. As I said, I'll replace the minions off stream. I'll replace the minions with something else. I might, yeah, I'll replace the minions off stream. You don't need to, I mean, you don't need to see me doing that. You don't need to see me doing that. I'm pretty sure the minions that I'm going to be replacing them with don't. Actually, no, I'll leave the mithril crystal there. Just why not? But yeah, crystal hollows time. Mining time. Got the silverfish on. Yogs and chests. Oh, have they? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do my daily commissions and then I'll do mining XP. So yeah, that's kind of the exciting part of the stream over and done with today. I collected my minions. I gained a lot. I gained like 55 million mining XP. Kind of sick. But there you go. Still gotta mine for 20 million XP to get mining 60. Yeah. GG. Thank you, man. Thank you. Why am I doing that? What the fuck am I doing? Have they... I don't know what they... Have they finally fixed chests, please? Why? Oh, that's going to be such a pain trying to get these commissions done with that one chest looters thing still there. Ah, that's going to be a pain, man. Oh, let's see. Speed, jump boost off. Yeah, 300 speed is what I usually have, I think. Alright. Yogg Slayer. I need to find Yogs. How the fuck am I going to find Yogs? Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm back. Just had to look at something real quick. I've started grinding, mining, trying to be as good as you. Just reached a block with 2 loot chest opener commissions and can't do because, you know, yeah, it's that is pain. I mean, I guess you can look at what I am doing with commissions. I got Yogg though. Yogg is pain. Like me, you know, it'd be a real pain if they got rid of Yogs as well. Like, imagine they disabled Yogs as well as chest looter. I'd be fucked. I would be not, I'd not be doing very well in that department. I'd only be able to get my commissions through Amber and Crystal Hunt, or Amber and Amethyst, thingy mobobs. Only 2 com slots as well. That's pain. You should definitely try and get more than, you should try and get your 4 commission slots, because that will help you with commissions at a very large amount. How do you get more commission slots again? You get 1 from like Heart of Mountain level and 1 from here, right? No. I forget how you get commission slots. I'm pretty sure they're both through Heart of the Mountain, actually. Or is it fucking Heart of the Mountain be like Mr. Legend putting Russian in Twitch chat? Damn. Me when, uh, yeah, one commission slot. Hold on. Is there another one in here? There's forge slots, but is there... You get one commission slot through Peak of the Mountain. I don't remember where you get it. I think if you do a certain amount of commissions, you probably get it. I don't know. But yeah, 4 commission slots is definitely very helpful. And my playtime test stimulus is 7,100 hours, although do keep in mind, a large amount of those hours are AFK hours. I do often AFK in skyblock. A lot. AFK in skyblock helps me quite a bit, or at least it did with my redstone minions. With my new minion setup, AFKing is not actually going to help me that much, which is quite unfortunate. Or maybe fortunate, I guess, that I don't have to AFK. Well, I didn't have to either, but you know, it is what it is. United forever in friendship and labor, our mighty republics. Okay. Okay, why why are you doing this, Mr. Legend? Why, Mr. Legend, you good? Are you good, man? Have you been are you been separate? I can't fucking speak. Have you been susceptible to communist propaganda? Is Necron armor sub 50 playtime good? I have no idea, Quail. I have no idea. No, I'm extremely sick. Oh, I see. You're sick, that's why you're like... And you were forced to go to school? Well, if you're sick enough to not go to school, then you should, you know, you should complain to your parents a lot, right? Because, like, you know, if you're too sick to go to school, you're up all night listening to the Soviet national anthem. Why are you listening to... Okay, to be fair, you know, the Soviet Union, all the bad it did have a banger national anthem, to be fair. Straight fire. But still, you know, sounds like communist propaganda, but okay. But yeah, 7,000 hours, that's a lot of hours. But yeah, you know, if you feel unwell, Miss Legend, you probably don't want to go, or you probably shouldn't, you know, you should tell your parents and they'd probably not make you go into school, sort of thing. Cake fortune isn't affected by Bal. Good to know. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because he gives you less fortune. But yeah, it's pain, man. That's, yeah, I guess it's only an extra 5 instead of an extra, what would it be? 5 times 0.15. No, 1.15. There we go. Okay, it would barely be another fortune. I would have taken barely another fortune, though. You know, it would be 0.75 more fortune. I like that. I like that. Also, like, 2% of my nationality is Russian. Bruh. Okay, just because 2% of your nationality is Russian does not mean, you know, does not mean anything, man. That's like statistical anomalies right there. Anomalies. I don't know what nationality... I mean, I know I'm like... I feel like I'm like pretty much 100% British. Like, as far as I know, all of my, like, you know, grandparents, great-grandparents, etc., etc., I feel like they've all been British to my knowledge, so it makes me think, like, damn, am I just 100% British? I probably am, you never know. Straight 100% British Macash. British gang for the dub. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's a shame because we Americans whipped your ass. I'm joking, by the way. Hey, yeah. My guy bringing up some historical fucking dubs of the Americans over the British. But there you go. Hello, Charlie Bean. This is a really shit Yogg spot, though. Like, I need 13 kills. I need 13 kills, and I've only got fucking 4. This is pain, man. Get Juju makes easy Yogg kill. I mean, I don't really need to buy a 30 million coin weapon to just kill Yoggs at range when I can teleport to them and kill them normally. Doesn't really help. It doesn't really make it faster, and like the limiting factor in getting the Yogg commission down is the spawn rate of Yoggs, which I mean, this isn't really the best spawning area for Yoggs, but eh. Yogg's my least favorite Slayer commission unless I have Bow Chords. Yeah, if you have the Khazad Doom, you're set. You're great. Because shit tons of Bow spawn there. Yoggs, whatever. You know, shit tons spawn in there. Like, Slayer commissions are pain until you have the spawn location. Like, once you have the spawn location, it depends on the quality of the spawn location as well. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, usually sludge is really easy. Slime? You know the ones. Slime slash sludge, whatever, is really easy to do because usually the spawn rates are quite high with those. It's just like shit like this. This is pain, and also whatchamacallit, Team Treasurite ones are sometimes quite annoying as well. What are you doing right now? I'm trying to do my commissions, my daily commissions, which is kind of a pain because they disable chests, so one of my commissions is impossible, but it is what it is. Makash tried my Juju out before he was underwhelmed, he said, and we don't need more moments of really good and well-designed weapons being outclassed by one dumb weapon. That's stupid OP. Wait, what do you mean about before I was underwhelmed? I don't know. I don't know about Juju. I don't think I really have any direct and desperate need for a Juju. Juju is so important for many things, and spare money you got there, so might as well. Tell me right now what I would use a Juju for. Bear in mind I've never had the urge to buy a Juju. Otherwise it's slimes. Any tricks for finding Corleone chords? Not really, other than being in the right biome. There's not really much you can do, I guess. Ooh, is it? Yes, there's a Yogg area. You love to see it. Partly, I guess, it's luck, trying to just find the right area, really, but it is what it is. Is that... Hold on a second. Is that, like... Does this mean anything, this bit here? Oh, no, it just means there's a chest there, which I can't open. That's pain. What happened to your 1 bill? Bought a lot of things. You know, I made some bad investments. Well, maybe bad investments. Nah, they were good investments. They were very good investments. But I'll give you a quick explanation of my coin situation. I bought a G-Drag to level to 200 to sell. I bought 29 flycatchers worth of Tarantula Silk, because I already had the fly swatters, but you know, I needed to buy 29 flycatchers worth of Tarantula Silk. And I also collected my minions, so that's why I'm slightly higher than I would have been. I was 500 mil earlier this stream. How'd you get all of your coins? Mithril mining, gemstone mining, a lot of mining. Most of my coins, if not 100%, are through mining. Aspect of the Void? No, never. I'll get my Aspect of the Void when I get Enderman Slayer 8. There you go. That's my guarantee to you. When I hit Enderman Slayer 8, I'll buy an Aspect of the Void. I've been leveling my cat with just enchanting. It's level 81, it's great. Yeah, enchanting is quite nice. It's just free XP, which not enough people do, you know. Enchanting is good shit. I logged on to hypixel at 2 AM and logged off at 7 AM for school. I'm a mess. Damn. AOTV or bad? Impossible. I can never be bad. It's impossible, my guy. Actually impossible. Buy me mining gear, best investment you can ever make. I mean, if I got interest on your mining, you know, if I got interest on that loan, then perhaps it would be a good investment. But unfortunately, that's not how skyblock works. It'd be cool if you could actually make a proper, like, hypixel sort of investment like that. But, nah, it do not worky. Trust is a major issue in skyblock. Free money and wait? What? What do you mean? I just put Ether Warp on AOTE. Nice. Do you ever plan to max skills and Slayer? I think I might start working towards it once I get farming 60. It would be nice to get like other skills maxed, but they're not really high on my priorities list. Farming doesn't really do all too much for me. I mean, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. My main focus is mining XP, and then maybe like Enderman Slayer 9, because I feel like that's quite useful. And also, I kind of want to do it. But otherwise, I don't know. Don't get Aspect of the Void until you can get Ether Warp. Okay, 1% interest rates per gem. Interesting. I thought that was bugged and didn't work, but trust. Yes. Did they fix? Works for me. Also, you need E-Man 7 to just apply. Exactly. I don't want to have to deal with like Enderman Slayer requirements as well. Frick W, I'm not even fishing 50 SMH, stupid mare. I mean, you can't be chatting shit about my guy Derpy still, because I gained 55 mil XP thanks to him. Shit tons of XP. I mean, I'm doing well, I'm just saying. How much is your mining setup? A few billion maybe? 2-3 billion maybe? I don't know. It depends on what you count in my mining setup, because this, I mean, technically this is part of it, but also technically not. But there you go. Nether update might drop during Derpy, it's the best time to do it. I don't think Nether update will drop during Derpy, like that would be a very poor decision for them to to waste time by dropping a content update during a time when people have stuff to do. That is a bad decision for them. I sacrificed my sleep for no downtime, but on accident I logged on at 2 a.m. I wouldn't log on at 2 a.m. That'd be the time where you should be logging off and going to sleep, sort of thing. I had a friend do it for me. What was that? Test stimulus. Makash has his stuff soul bounded, so he can't even craft Aspect of the Void. He's only Enderman 5. Truing. Poor question mark. That's the best timing. Double HP on Blaze Slayer is just dumb. True. Oh yeah, fucking the Nether update would be incredibly pain if Derp, like whenever they release the Nether update and there's Derpy, like people should just leave the Nether really. Like, there's no point. Just leave the Nether at that point. Like, nah man. Well, I'm Derp poor compared to you. I mean, I've also invested a large amount of time in the game. It's all about time in the game. It's about time in the market instead of timing the market. Fucking casually explained reference. Don't log on at 2 a.m. Just don't log off. True. Double HP on Slayer's best thing ever. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to do Enderman Slayer at this point, then nah man. You're gonna wait like Jerry is the best time to do Slayer, I think. Jerry with Aatrox, but I was testing my DPS against mobs. I should be able to shred up to tier 3 blazes. I obviously can't survive tier 2s or 3s though. Yeah, I would like to do Blaze Slayer, but I feel like it's just gonna, like, I can barely do Enderman Slayer. I can barely do a tier 4. I don't know if I can do a tier 2 Blaze. I don't think, like, I could probably be able to bang out, no, I did bang out a tier 1 on Alpha. Tier 2? Fuck that shit. I ain't doing tier 2 Blaze. I'd get smoked, my guy. I'd get fucking rolled. Titanium Drill 555 in chat. Huh? Who's called Titanium Drill 555? Oh, there's a guy called Titanium Drill 5... Nice. He died. Oh. Rip Titanium Drill, I guess. Oh, he was killed by a Yogg. Rip my guy. If you're wondering why I'm wandering around aimlessly, it's because I'm reading chat and not looking at the game. Gotta go make my brother ramen because he like screaming and being cringe. Damn. Hopefully you can sort him out, I guess. I mean, Derpy has benefits too. That can make another update good if it drops on Derpy. Yeah, the 50% extra XP is quite nice, but I don't think... I mean, that would help with fishing, maybe, I guess? I don't know. Although, I think the double HP thing is a big L for Derpy. especially with the thing. Enderman Slayer is all a learning curve. Just need to know how to play against it. It gets easier the more you do it. Yeah, um, Enderman Slayer is definitely not my focus at the moment. It's all about mining at the current time. When I properly am going to grind for Enderman Slayer 9/8 or whatever, I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing a lot of Enderman Slayer, and at that point, I'm gonna, like you're not gonna be in pain when you're doing a lot of a thing. Yeah, you're going to invest a lot of money into making it so that you can do it very very easily, or you're gonna find a way. Otherwise, you won't do it a lot, sort of thing. But when I get around to doing Enderman Slayer properly, basically, it's gonna be a lot easier for me. I'll invest in whatever the fuck, basically. I'll probably have a lot of coins to do it as well because I'll be done with mining, or not done with mining, but I'll have a lot of mining stuff done. I'll never be done with mining. Mining is the only part of the game I enjoy, but there you go. Marina is way better. Gotta go. Damn, Marina is not better. Also, AH closed during Nether can't be good as well. Can be good as well, depending on who you are. I think not. I think not. Also, people would be so mad if they couldn't access the auction house during that update. Yeah, true. Hello, Copy Lyman. You can resist the temptation to buy armor and grind it yourself. But if you don't have the self-control to not buy it, because, like, if you want that thing of of grinding it yourself, but then you don't have the self-restraint to not buy it, then that's another issue. Anyway, I want to. Oh, it's 2 times powder. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, Jade. I can get Jade quite easily. Get an Iron Man then. Exactly. Iron Man gaming. Iron Man is what you would want with that. So Jade, I believe, will be that direction and that direction. So mainly this direction then. Oh, pins and needles, no. Ah, my leg. Do you know the 3 chests in this area? Oh, I know a lot of the chests, it's just there's no point going for them when they're disabled. It's very sad that they're disabled. Derpy and Cole over Marina. Cole is the best, genuinely. Cole is the best. Derpy is really nice because then I can collect my minions during him, and that's very good. Did you already get the 55 million mining XP? Yes, I got it a few minutes into the beginning of the stream. I don't know like the specific time that I started collecting the minions, but if you go back in the stream, you'll be able to find it. Also, auction house is only closed for like 5 days or less. I can't remember on Iron Man. It's forever. True. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I can't believe they've done this again. It's pain. It's just pain. Only pain. Like, it's really annoying because I see all these chests and I think like, oh, I can get so much powder, but then I can't because the game is shit and the game doesn't allow me, and it's sad. It's just disappointing all the time. Major disappointments. How long do you think it would take to mine a flawless Jasper gemstone on Iron Man? Oh, that's a good point. I don't actually know. I haven't mined gemstones in a while, but I don't suppose it would actually take that long, really. Because you only need 5 flawless, and you can get a flawless. You can get flawless quite quickly. It would still take a few hours. It would still take a few hours per perfect, I think. Who's got a Makash drill and is gonna pass Hosh Lucas? God damn. I mean, I probably would be able to pass Hosh Lucas in the due course of time. It's still gonna take, it's gonna take a very long time. It's gonna take ages, my guy, okay? It's gonna take ages to get 1 billion mining XP. Well, probably like 900 or 800 mil now, but still. So like, I'm almost mage 50. Congratulations. Very nice. I'm not mining 60 yet. Well, that's a grave mistake. You should get mining 60 now. You should get it now. Look, I'm just saying, I just want another update to be out. This game is boring right now. Yeah, I want another update out as soon as possible as well, but Ideally, I don't think they should release it anytime soon. I know that makes no sense, but allow me. Allow me to make my confusing logic and that. Did you already collect the minions? Yes. A few minutes into the beginning of the stream, Zach. A few minutes. Oh, I also got my daily powder during double powder as well. You love to see it. You love to see it. You really do. There we go. Oh, I got fucking Slay Yogs again. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm triggered. God damn it. We've had two dupe glitches, a lobby crash bug, and now an item transfer bug because of treasure chests. I think it's time they just redo the UI. They have a lot of bugs with skyblock. I don't know. I don't know how they cope, to be honest. they must be on some serious copium. Like, you know, god tier levels of copium to be able to deal with that shit. Yeah, the other day I was mining Jade and this guy tried to take my spot. He said I was suspicious because I have farming 60 and not a maxed mining setup. Yeah, I don't know, man. My opinion greater than your trash opinion. Tempest, bruh. Tempest, bruh. That's a bruh moment. Anyway, I had the dodgiest profile ever, and he claimed he bought gems. Yeah, like you. Like, you would think my profile would be kind of sus as well, right? Like, you know, very high in mining XP, but no, like, fishing. Or maybe my profile isn't sus, I don't know. But, like, you know, it's got to be pretty obvious when a profile is suspicious. Like, I would look at your profile and it would definitely not be suspicious at all. You know, it's got to be some... Like, a suspicious profile is like the ones where you go on Swavey stream and the guy's got, like, a skill average of 2 and fucking mining 60, or like a little bit of overflow of a mining 60 as well, like a few million overflow. Like, you know, that's suspicious. A regular profile with a little bit more, you know, a regular profile that just has a little bit more time invested into farming or mining or even dungeons, you know. Like, you can suss out a time investment versus some guy who's just using it as an ult, right? Can you do that thing that you and your community can play together? What is that, Copy Lyman? What do you mean? Not entirely sure what you are referring to there. Almost 600 subs? Yes, I am actually very close. I'm at 595 at the moment. Oh, I'm at 596. Whoever subscribed, thank you, my guy. Very cool. I mean, a new player can get Necron by just using gems at this point. Yeah, I mean, you can always buy coins. You can always do that. And then you can use those coins to get a carry. Well, you could, but you need like a kata requirement to get into certain floors now. So you actually do have to play a good bit of dungeons before you can get Necron. But you can still buy it, I guess. You can buy it and not have the requirements for it and get one shot. But it is what it is. That's why I think requirements are quite good for things. I think they should have more requirements, I think. Only for things that, you know, only for things that I have the requirements for, you know? I'm just saying. Maybe you need like 1 billion mining XP to unlock everything in the game. That's, you know, on a personal note, I feel like that's very fair and balanced, as all things should be. Did I do that? Oh, I got the commission thingy for it. I'm happy about that. I'm surprised at how many yogs are spawning here. This doesn't look like a usual yog spawning area. Jasper Drill or Gemstone Gauntlet? Gemstone Gauntlet, probably. If I rich, I can just buy tons of gems, turn them into cookies, and sell them and buy a Hyperion. That is true. That is true. However, it costs a lot of money to do that. Which is good, because then the devs get to eat. And they can hire more devs and all that sort of thing. I'm glad with the current situation of it, because I think it's a good balance. Dungeon requirements should be catacombs level and skill average. I don't think it should be skill average at all. I like the current dungeon requirements, kind of. Oh, I like that you need a certain catacombs level to get into a floor. Because then it's not just, it's not like the Slayer thing of where you do one tier 1, then you do one tier 2, and then one tier 3 to get to the next, like, Slayer, whatever. I mean, maybe that's good because, like, what if you're really OP? You don't really want to have to do so many tier 1s to finally be able to do tier 2s and then do that many tier 2s. I mean, it kind of works well both ways, I guess, in having, good sort of requirements for things and sometimes not having requirements for things. I don't know. It depends, really. Someone did the maths and it's like $1,000 to buy a Hyperion with cookies. 1,000, fucking hell. What's the name from your texture pack? My texture pack is mostly Firth Sky. It is mostly Firth Sky with some textures that I've taken from other packs. I just yoink textures from other packs. I mean, you know, if your texture is nice, hippity hoppity, it's in my texture pack right now. Well, at least that's what I used to do. I don't think I can be bothered really now. I don't know. I just can't be bothered, man. I'm doing like mostly vanilla textures. It looks like nowadays, really. But then again, I take off my texture pack and I'm like, oh damn, where'd my grappling hook go? It's so weird. Like the grappling hook being a fishing rod just doesn't seem right. It just makes a lot. It looks so much better being a grappling hook. Like every time it's not a grappling hook, it's just, you know, I actually notice. Goddamn yogs. Oh, here we go. Yes. Yes, two more. I should have been coming here a little bit more often because I feel like they come here a little bit more. Uh, Grand, damn thought it would be more. But yeah, I can see why skyblock might be considered pay to win. I think... I don't really think so. I like the current balance of it, really. The current balance of how much you need to spend for how much you gain out of it, I think, it doesn't... I don't think it's too much of an issue. Hello, Riscays, I don't know. I mean, none of the best players of the game are paid to win, so it isn't a big of a problem, indeed. Hey, so Makash, how about that mod? What mod? What do you mean? Long live our Soviet... Okay. Mr. Legend, you can't be doing this when Russia is committing war crimes. Like, you can't be doing it. Like, the memes, man. I get the memes of the Soviet Union and all that, and communism. Communism memes, it do be memes and all, but still, with the current climate, the current weather of politics. Yeah, I don't know when people call a certain time a climate. Is there a weather of politics then? Is there a weather of politics? Anyway, I mean, skyblock is pay to win, but the coin to dollar ratio is okay. I mean, you can pay to get an advance, but like none of the as someone else in the chat said, none of the top players have got most of their shit from paying. Like I don't see any whales out here playing the game a lot. Like if you know what a whale is, then you know what pay to win is. But yeah. How about that making me mod? What do you mean, Zach? You mean you were gonna make a mod and then I don't know. I'm not gonna download. I'm probably not going to download any mods. I mean, out of SkyTills and all the other mods that I haven't got so far, I don't think I don't see any features that I haven't got that I want, basically. That is the current thing of things. I speak a bit of Russian. I also speak German. Very cool. Coincidentally, the language of the countries that love politics. Interesting. I mean, Schult, that's for now. Who knows? Maybe in the future, the best players might be paid to win. Well, when that happens, then I'll be sure to agree with you on that one. But and the current state of things, most of the people who are at the top of everything have grinded for it instead of paid for it. I don't really see many people who have paid a lot of money in anywhere near the top things. I think it's also probably an issue of motivation. If you're not willing to grind, because like, money can only really get you so far in skyblock, right? Like, either you're gonna have to be paying a lot more, you're gonna have to be paying a lot of money for a long time. Like, net worths aren't going down, they're only going up. So either you're gonna have to be spending more and more money, or you're actually gonna be having to grind the game, which you skipped through paying money. So I don't see many of the people who pay for coins grinding, because that's kind of like they skipped grinding. You skipped grinding because you paid coins to advance yourself. It makes sense that like pay to win players aren't really at the top of skyblock. I mean, make me mod on your channel? No. $120, 140 mil coins. Damn. Or else I'll take your gold, your Divins pigeon. My Divins pigeon, eh? It's a Divins pigeon. Can you give me advice on what to do in the game? I have money. Mining, I guess? Mining gives you a lot more money. Why am I doing that? Alright. I think it's time, because I've done my dailies, I can now go and mine a bit. Even those websites where you can buy skyblock coins cost less. Yeah, I mean, they have to cost a lot less than hypixel because they're directly competing with hypixel, and people are like, the safer option is to buy with hypixel because you won't get banned for that. Buying with those shady websites, you'll most likely get banned. So they have to sort of entice people with a better thing or a better rate, otherwise they won't get anything. But again, there's no point to buying with anything other than hypixel, because if you buy one of those shady ones, then you're just going to get banned, and you may have the stuff, but you won't have the stuff if you do the. I'm just saying, man. Like, the risk of not having anything surely is a lot worse than a worse rate, right? That means mod me. Very cool, Mr. Legend. Did I? No, I don't think I modded you on YouTube. Zach says sword. I got Heart of Mountain 6 in like 5 days. I can't do mining anymore. Why can't you do mining anymore? What do you mean? If anything, you should do more mining. Now that you got Heart of Mountain 6, it allows you to mine better, my guy. You can get more mining done. A 144.1. That doesn't feel like, I get 108.7 or 107.8, whatever, one of those. That's what I usually get. I'm pretty sure it's 108.7. Let me check. But I usually get like 108 point something. So, it's supposed to be 50% more, but I'm only getting jack shit here. Yeah, I get 108.4 usually. If I do 108.4 times 1.5, I should be getting 162.3. This is just disappointing, man. I'm getting like 20 less mining XP per block than I should be. I'm distraught. I mean, it's not, unfortunately, because, you have to, the way the calculation works, obviously, it's not giving me the right amount of X, or, it's not giving me 50% more than I usually get, but it is what it is. Did someone mine that out, or did someone? Ugh, that's a yikes. Stream lag. Oh god, hopefully there's no lag. I need to read more of chat. Also, if you buy cookies, you are driving the price of cookies down, so it would be less than the more you spend. That is true. You can always buy pet skins though and sell those. Then again, it depends on whether the pet skin is actually good or not. There'd be some pet skins which probably give you a really shit gem to coin ratio. I don't know. I don't buy gems, so I can't really say, and I have no motivation to buy gems. They can't get banned if they don't find out. I feel like most of the time they'll find out though. And plus, like, you know, if they do find you out, then that's a fat L. You just getting all your shit gone, all of it gone, for like the tiniest benefit of like some coins, versus all your shit going. Like, nah, that's a horrible deal. Someone make the cookie prices go down. 3 mils of scam. Yeah. Why have you done that, Mr. Legend? Why are you talking about Senor Hilter and then asked to be modded? What the fuck? Like, why would you say that? Don't say that in my chat, please. Ever again. Like, why would you say that? Don't say that in my chat. Hold on, please. How do I how do I remove a message? Don't say that in my chat. Twitch, fuck's sake. I just want to fucking manage suspicious user. I can make him. I can turn a user sus. I can manage suspicious user. How do I get rid of a fucking message? I can turn a user sus. I can manage suspicious user. I have to go into the fucking message. I can turn a user. I have to go into like mod view or some bullshit. Oh, here we go. Mod view. Yeah, there we go. Mod view. I have to go into like mod. And can I remove that message? Oh, here we go. Mod. Can I just remove this message in particular? How do I? Can I remove that message? Is it so hard to just fucking? Can I just message? It's so easy on YouTube. You just, you know, you right click and you delete the message. But on fucking on Twitch, it's being a little bit. It's so easy on YouTube. You just, you know, you right click and you delete the message. But on fucking on Twitch, it's being a little bit. So easy on YouTube. How do you, you know, you right click and you delete the message. But on fucking on Twitch, it's being a little bit. So easy on YouTube. How do you delete a message on Twitch? How do you delete for fuck's sake on Twitch? Oh, whatever. I can't. If you do it again, I'll ban you. Whatever. Well, not ban you. I'll time you out or something. I don't know. You've had one timeout before as well. God damn it. Why are you putting that shit in my chat, my guy? Why are you like this? God damn it, Mr. Legend. Derpy skill boost might add to other skill boosts instead of multiplying. Yeah, true. Makash, I found a best way to get mining XP. You mine. Very cool, Zach. Mod me. Why would I mod you after you said something like that? What the fuck are you? What are you on about? Were you in Verlo's stream? I think I don't think I was in Verlo's stream. Not gonna lie, I bought gems to expand my island because I'm stupid. I mean, it's probably not the best use of gems, but it is what it is. Not gonna lie, if I ever quit this game for good, I'm selling all my stuff. Understandable. If I quit, I'm gonna sell my stuff and spend half of it on dumb stuff and give the rest to contraband. I mean, sure, whatever you want to do with your coins. 2 Makash? Oh shit, oh fuck. Please, no. No. Oh, it's probably because the Twitch stream was open. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, I'm top 400 in 6 fishing collections. Nice. I feel greatly offended as I am of the Jewish. Okay, test stimulus. I have warned him, and he will be banned in 5 milliseconds. Why have you sent me a YouTube link, Tempest? I have made the worst mistake ever. I'm not watching the rest of that. Didn't mean it, man. I meant it as a joke. Your joke is now banned. You are banned from life in general. Hashtag end war for real. Yes. I'm gonna change my IGN to Macash Simp 69420. There you go. There you go. Watch it, it's funny? Nah, man. Nah, man. Oh man, do I go to heaven? No, I don't know. Don't know how that works. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go find a different Crystal Hollows lobby because this one seems to be tampered with. It seems to be... what's the word? I mean, tampered with is kind of the word I mean, but still. Not contagious, that's not the right word. Contaminate, there we go. Contaminated. Contaminate. This man needs to be on a comedy show. Indeed, man. Comedy genius. Comedy fucking mastermind. Expert, even. Contaminated, yes. The mining area I was at was contaminated with cringe. I don't know. Someone mined out the area and it wasn't spawning back, so I'm just gonna find a new area, basically. It was contaminated, Schult. My area, you know. You said it before me? Oh, I see. Oh, this isn't going to be this isn't going to break my efficient miner, is it? Oh, it doesn't look like it's breaking my efficient miner. That's good. Is it? Okay, it's not. Okay, that's good. I don't want it to, you know, if anything, I do not want it to be breaking my efficient miner. That is the thing. I see the light later. I'm off to find a better place. Okay. Okay. He's finding a new home. Tempest, be right back. Okay, Testimulus. God damn it, Testimulus. Fucking saying random shit. Be like. Alright, so basically, I was in the car today. And, you know what, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say something about the reason why I have a whatever. Anyway, I think I'm not going to talk about that. But what I will talk about is how I'm getting 144 mining XP per block, my guy. 144. Kind of mad. Kind of mad. 100. Ooh. Let's go. I'm gonna get so much mining XP from this, boys. I'm gonna get shit tons. I'm gonna get shit tons of mining XP. It's gonna be a massive dub. You love to see it. You really do. I'm only getting 110. Hey. I be getting a lot. Gotta upgrade my Heart of the Mountain perks. Heaven, take me up quicker. This is too weird. Okay. Okay, Mr. Legend. I'm not Heart of the Mountain 7 yet. Well, I mean, you don't need to be Heart of the Mountain 7 to obtain Seasoned Mine Pan. The best perk in the entire Heart of the Mountain tree. Guarantee. Macash guarantee. Definitely the best perk. You know, I'm just saying. It clearly is. It clearly is. Gotta upgrade my... I already read that. I'm 1 level away from maxing mining speed. Very nice. Or these 55,000 XP away. Nice. Mining speed 1 or 2. I mean, wait, hold on. Doesn't... Mining speed 1 gives you 1,000. Mining speed 2 gives you 2,000. Yeah, that's true. Mining speed 2 gives you more mining speed. Damn. Mithril powder, not XP. I see. 55,000 mithril powder is nothing as well. You'll be getting that very quickly. 49 out of 50 as well. Nice. Heart of the Mountain 2 perk. Heart of the Mountain 1. It's not even Heart of the Mountain 1. It's like Heart of the Mountain 0. Oh, never mind. It is 1. Never mind. Never mind. Heart of the Mountain 1. You know, people who aren't even Heart of the Mountain 3, I'm just saying, that's an L. I got Heart of the Mountain 3 on my bingo. I almost got Heart of the Mountain 4, boys. I mean, I probably didn't. Uh, but I'm just gonna say that I did. But yeah, I got Hard Mountain 3 on my bingo, because that is at least true, but, you know, Heart of the Mountain 3 is not that hard to get at all. It's incredibly, it took me a very short amount of time to get Heart of the Mountain 3. You literally do like 3 commissions or whatever. You do like the tiniest amount of commissions, I'm just saying. People who aren't even Heart of the Mountain 3, what are you doing? You might as well get, if you're Heart of the Mountain 3, you might as well get 4. And then, you're already at 4, you might as well get 5. And, you're at 5, might as well get to 7 at that point. I mean, you're so close, if you're Heart of Mountain 5, you're already so close to 7, then you might as well go the extra mile and get it. Max my fortune as well, nice. Efficient miner levels 80. Yeah, I would personally focus on efficient miner to 100 because that would be very good for mithril, and then you can go on to speed, and then yeah. But there you go. Minus 60. I only have 3 million mithril powder. I'm going to be getting my phoenix to level 90 during derpy. Nice. Probably 100, depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. I remember when the Dwarven Mines first came out and people were racing for Heart of the Mountain 5. Yeah. I swear I was one of the first people to get Heart of the Mountain 5. I must have been. Hey, yo, that's fuck. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was not I did not expect this. My guy, how long have you been here? How how long have you been here? Are you watching stream? I think he is watching stream. He must be. If you're watching stream, blink twice. Blink twice. It's Fetcher, oh my god. It's actually Fetcher himself. My god. Well, I was not expecting that. Hope you get better, Mr. Legend. Okay, is there a place to easily calculate how much XP till mining 60? Or do I have to do maths? I mean, it's pretty easy mathematics, but yeah, basically half amount, or mining 50 is 55 million XP, 100, or mining 60 is about double that, so 110 million XP. And you can see your XP by doing PV if you don't have over 2.17 billion, but that applies to like 99.9% of people. Probably a few more nines in there actually, but you know what I mean. I need to max daily powder, seasoned mine man, titanium and sanium still to do. Yeah. I mean, it could be an idea to go for daily powder first because it's incredibly cheap to get that one comparatively. I think it's the cheapest perk to max. And it also gives you more powder, so you might as well. One fishing level, level 11 foraging level. Wait, I need one fishing level 11 foraging levels, and 9 combat levels before I'm max skill average, which is Pog. Nice, nice. And my death streak stayed up for 32 hours straight. Holy shit. Yeah, like, death streaks is mad. I'm not gonna ever do a death streaks on that one. Like, I am not going to, stay up. I'm not gonna do an all night for skyblock. I'm not going to spend that long on skyblock. Even though I spend a lot of time on skyblock, in terms of one sitting, I think 32 hours is a bit much. Hello, Rahul CR7. How did he obtain such powder? Yo, right, testing me as what mining level are you? Fetcher, think you could hook me up with 5 mil powder. I wouldn't mind you sliding that up in my DMs. I mean, you can't give powder, unfortunately. I would charge a lot of money for powder. Well, I would just charge market rate or whatever, but I have a lot of powder, so there you go. I'd obviously only be selling my mithril powder, sort of thing. But I do have, like, a maxed player's worth of mithril powder. In fact, I could sell refraction. Like, you know, if they made it so that you could trade mithril powder, I could be the one to. I mean, then again, there's a lot of people who have. I say a lot of people, like 20 something people is a lot, but you know, there's 17 people who have more mithril powder than me. At least that many people could do a deal with refraction to, you know, for him to max out his mithril thing. And plus, like, you know, he'll have, he has connections. He'll be able to, I don't know why I did this, by the way. I need to go down to 115 for the mithril thing, but still, you know, he's got a bunch of sellers for mithril powder, I'm sure, if they ever made it so that you could sell it. And hopefully, I'd have a bunch of people willing to buy my mithril powder, right? You'd all want to buy mithril powder from me, right, guys? Right? I did one all-nighter because there was a mining fiesta, 4 to 9 a.m. and I needed diamonds for my 655 and Iron Man. I mean, that's justifiable, I guess. Oh, Macash, look at my previous message. What was your previous message? Your previous message must have been a while ago. I think the last message I see you sent was echo. And I fixed that, I believe. Yeah, your last message was echo, my guy. I would buy that mithril powder. Thank you, man. I have one buyer. He hands out thousands of grains of powder per day. He can spare 5 mil. Depends on price, but yes. Yeah, I mean, I would probably charge whatever market rate is, because, you know, I do need that coin after all. I do need that coin. Did the same thing, except I was just right-clicking a trapdoor over and over for like an hour. Or send again. Okay, Zach. Had to end it a few hours early because my dad woke up and he was seriously pissed. Oh, that would probably not be a good one. You know, that would not be good. Your dad wakes up and you've just been gaming all night. He'd probably be like, "Hey yo, why are you gaming? Why you been gaming all night?" Yeah, that probably wouldn't go well. Oh dear. Mob me, by the way? No. Not after your previous crimes against humanity. He has committed crimes. Cards against humanity. I've been asking for I can't fucking speak. I've been asking for 6 months plus. That may be true. But, unfortunately, man don't care about all that. Mod me or anti-Semitic. I don't think that's how it works, test stimulus. There's been worse, I meant as a joke. Has there really been worse, though? Probably, I don't know. I wonder if Zach has sent their message again, but it's just not come through again because YouTube just decided that message. You ever just get annoyed at YouTube just deciding messages, just, you know, N-words? I swear you haven't said the N-word in chat before. No, I mean, why are you saying beggars? Beggars is the worst crime. Wait, you haven't begged in chat before, have you? I mean, you probably joke begged. But joke begging is fine, because it's a joke, of course. But nah, begging is the worst crime in chat. You haven't? That's good. But I swear you haven't said the N-word in chat. I mean, if you did, then that's bad, obviously. It's not the N-word, bruh. I will try one more time. We're not talking about you, Zach. We're talking about Mr. Legend in Twitch chat. I'm like 90% sure Twitch, or, you know, Mr. Legend's never said the N-word. Which is good, by the way. I hope that he hasn't said the N-word in my chat. I know that Jeopardy did, and I perhaps may have banned him, but there you go. Don't think it's ever going through. Yeah, whatever you're trying to say, I mean, maybe it's a link or something, but it's, whatever it is, it's not going through. I don't get that. Like, I don't have any filters on in YouTube chat. I don't have any filters at all. No N-word filters, no, like, just no filters at all. It makes no sense why some messages aren't just getting through. Like, just legit normal messages. Like, I can understand why links aren't getting through, because, you know, links just in general, like, that's a thing that's been there for a while. Not something I've set up, it's just that links have never gone through Twitch, YouTube chat. But, so, it's weird, like, certain things just don't show up in YouTube chat. This is not a very good, this is not a very good lobby, though. This, I'm gonna find a new lobby. I don't have a good effect as well, so I'll go to the mines. Hopefully I can get a better effect. Didn't. That is unfortunate. I will send in bits a large plane can take off on a road, therefore my address is... It's probably because you said address or something. Yeah, if you're gonna say my address is, then YouTube is probably not going to send that one. Did my man just put his address? I don't think he would be stupid enough to put his real address in. There's no way. Trust me, I wouldn't intentionally try to hurt someone verbally. That's good that you wouldn't do that. Especially in a Minecraft community. My siblings, however, ... Okay, Mr. Legend. That's just a random address from Kansas, I see. Kansas moment. Me when Kansas. Me when Kansas. Why is it so damn hard to find just a lobby that is good? And is not shit? I really hope that this lobby will be good. If I can actually mine, or if I can get a good mining setup in this lobby, that would be nice. Please. Please, I just want a good lobby, man. I just want a good lobby. What's your definition of not shit? I mean the clumps of mithril aren't generated into. So like all of the mithril clumps that I mine are there. That's all I want. That's just, you know. I mean, I'd be fine with like one maybe getting genned into. You know, one is not too bad. I mean, this one, it looks like all of them are fucking genned in. Okay. Like, this one, sure, maybe that one's destroyed. But then again, like, there's supposed to be 4 here, and they're all fucked, so this one's horrible. This one's the worst one, I think, there's fucking ever possible, my guy. My real one is 1050. Okay, god damn it, Zach. God damn it. My guy's like, you know, I wouldn't put my address in chat, and then it's just like, yeah, but my real one's there. Fuck's sake. God damn it. That's very good, Mr. Legend. It's fine, we can move on from that, though. We can move on. I really despise the American way of naming streets after numbers. Grove Street. I just got reminded of Grove Street because I watched some I watched a Hoi streamer, not streamer. I watched a Hearts of Iron 4 YouTube channel video, whatever. You know, I watched the Hoi 4 video, and it was on GTA, a GTA mod for Hoi 4, and I just got reminded of Grove Street from GTA. Anyway, yeah, American. There's a lot of things that just they do wrong. All right, they do it wrong, like the pronunciation of aluminium. All right, all wrong, all bad. I mean, that's just, in all honesty, that's just their worst transgression against humanity there. But I don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch of other annoying things that Americans do, but There's also a bunch of annoying things that UK do as well, but it is what it is. Everyone has annoying things. And especially this fucking lobby. Have I just been put in the same lobby? I swear I have. I swear I just got put in the same damn lobby. I think I did. Fuck's sake. Where's gemstone powder gone? What do you mean? What do you mean, where's gemstone powder gone? It's all here. 17.8 million of it, sort of thing. By the way, Makash, I want you to test Phoenix DPS on some things. I want you to see something. I'm good. I think I'll just mine today. And in all times in the future, basically. Apparently America has 8 parking spots per car, which is just extremely smart. 8 parking spots per car. What? Like, they have 8... They have 8 spots per... But why? But why, though? I swear it's like the opposite in the UK. You just have, like, fucking 8 cars per slot. You have to find, like, you fucking park... You finding parking is something that adults complain a lot about. But there you go. And I'm sure I would complain about it as well if I had a car. Although, I'm not gonna lie, having a car does not sound like a very fun time, in all honesty. You know, a lot of, especially with like fuel prices not being particularly good right now. But it is what it is. I mean, there's good sides and downsides, of course, along with everything. You know, everything has good sides and downsides, but yeah. You know, if more things were online, then cars would have less. Anyway, I need to read a lot of chat because a lot of chat has been made. Hold on a second. I guess, but that's also a random one from Oregon. I live in Canada. I see. Test on a tribe member? Nah, I can't be asked. They make the best training dummies. Yeah, but what if they kill you, though? What if they just one-shot you, though? That is incorrect. I live in America. I mean, if you want to die, America is the best place to be. Just go to school. Damn. That is a bro moment. But what if you don't want to die? What if you don't want to die and also want to go to school? What about that one? That would not be good. Although I'm just saying. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm going off of your joke, or I'm going anyway. It's because they have laws which require shops to have parking slots. Okay. Imagine being 36 and not having a car. I'm not 36, my guy. I'm fucking 20. Allow me. Allow me the, the 2 years I've had being an adult. Or a legal one, at least. My school disabled the Google Dinosaur game. That's unfortunate. Also, Makash fought me. I have contraband. I'm good at the moment. If I were president, I'd make it law to have it enabled. To have what enabled? Yes, factual. At test stimulus, it's not going to be 9 coins. No, it's not. I promise. You don't live in America, or at least get as far from Florida as possible. Florida man. Florida man. He's 37. I'm not 37. What do you mean? I'm not 37. I live in Utah. Very cool, Mr. Legend. Imagine being 54 and not having a car. To be fair, though, if you're 54 and you don't have $1 million in the bank, what are you doing? You know, if you're not a millionaire by 54, disappointing, really. You know, I would have expected better from a 54-year-old. Anyway. Have you by chance seen a Stellix vid where she went with a bunch of YouTubers, including people like Rage Train, I'm a Squid Kid, and Zach Plays AM? No, I don't really watch that content, to be honest. I'm near big city, very cool. Yeah, they had a trip 20 minutes away from my house. They passed my house. Oh, interesting. Interesting, my guy. That's cool. You had YouTubers by your house. That's cool. Or possibly, no, it's fine. I was gonna say it may be possibly weird, but I guess it's not that weird. You just got YouTubers by your house. You're just vibing and shit. Okay, hopefully this lobby is fine. I don't have to swap lobbies again. Because that would be pain if I had to swap lobbies. They had a trip 20 minutes away from my house. They passed my house. Very cool. They went skiing at a location that's a really short distance away. I wish I'd seen them. It would have been hilarious. Very cool, my guy. Yeah. Do you watch the Grand National? I do not. I don't watch the Grand National. In general, pretty much all I do is work, YouTube, or skyblock. Although I do aim to change that. I would like to say soon, but not really soon, in all honesty. Yeah, I got some work I need to do for uni. Well, I mean, I got exams in May, really. I mean, technically the uni work doesn't end till May, but I have like these two things that I need to get done before May as well that aren't exams, but they're like other works or whatever. And then once they're done, all I have to worry about is exams. And there's also something else. Fucking, why is life pain? You know, why is life being like, you know what? You can't do whatever the fuck you want because you got to do this thing, and it's just pain. It's just major pain. I don't know. I should try and bang out like I could bang out one of the pieces of work, but the other one is a pain, and I can't really. Well, I mean, I could bang it out, but fucking why is shit pain, man? Why is shit pain? Bro, I'm 9, JK, I'm 6. I would be highly concerned. Then I don't really think about the age of people that watch my stream in general, because you know I that's not what I think about. Of course, I just think about fucking hypixel skyblock or whatever the fuck, and just chatting really. Anyway, it does make me think when I do think about it though, because I think a lot of people who watch the streams are like young, and then I talk about fucking adult shit. I'm just saying, man, like, you know, if if you're fucking young and watch my streams, then why? Why? Why do you do this? I'm 15 and a half. Like, that is quite, you know, that is quite young for what I talk about sometimes. I'm 15 as well. Like, surely the shit I talk about is boring for, I mean, I guess maybe not, but I don't know. Uh, why is shit hard to read, Pain? Because fun fact, the day I was making fun of Squid was the night he went on the trip. Very cool. We would have had a brawl. My brother's the luckiest motherfucker alive. He bet on a horse that was 66 to 1 and it won. Mad. That's insane. I actually saw something, or I saw a video recently, and it was like if you bet on the horses that are low odds, so like no high odds, so like 2 to 1 or something, or like 11 to 1, not 11 to 1, or like 1.1 to 1 or something like that. If you bet on like the really really high odd horses, apparently you can like make profit, like over over like the people that they over the average sort of thing. It was profit apparently. I really wish that happened, but I don't touch grass. Touch grass moment. Are you close to affiliate? I think I do have. Well, I have affiliate, but I haven't done like a few things. I can't be asked, man. Also, I have to put in tax information. I don't want to do that. Big lazy. Although I could technically get money. I'm just big lazy, man. Big lazy. Bro, I'm so happy on my birthday. I'm going up in a whatever that is, 172 around my city. Very cool. I'm not trying to sound cool or growing up, but I VC with men that 18 to 25. That that doesn't sound cool or grown up. That sounds a bit concerning. Just that does not sound very good. That sounds concerning. I'm very mature for my face. The fuck, my age, for fuck's sake. I mean, you're like 18 or whatever, Schultz, so you're fine. You know, you're an adult. It's just like like 15-year-old watching me talk about like fucking uh some bullshit that I'm talking like whatever. Like sometimes I talk about some bullshit that is just weird. I'm just saying, man. Kind of strange. I got chat banned yesterday. Damn. Not good even. The real funny users are the 8-year-olds who aren't even supposed to have a Discord or Twitch. Yeah. If you were affiliate, I would sub. Thank you, man. Let's go. I can vote. Hell yeah, man. I did actually vote last time. I would recently turned 18, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Was it recent that I turned 18? I was 18 and I voted. I voted in the last election. That was very cool. I did do a voting. I did the thing. There are our friends, just a wee bit concerning. Don't worry, I've known them for 3 to 7 years between all of them. I mean, I guess in my mind that makes it better, but then again, I feel like other adults hearing that would be like, hey, yo, that's kind of sus still. You know what I mean? But there you go. I know literally nothing about politics, but I'm able to vote. Yeah, I yeah, I don't know. It depends on whether you're interested in it or not, of course. Like, you know, if you actually give a shit about whatever the fuck, then then that's when, you know, your vote is mostly going towards shit you care about because, you know, you're if you're politically motivated slash aware or whatever the fuck, um, and are interested in it, then you'll make a good decision of what you want, right? Um, Otherwise, like you know, people who don't really know a lot about it or don't really care, I don't know how they would vote or how they would choose to vote really. Like other than you know them, other than people, other than like just asking people, oh, what you know, uh, what do these or this candidate, I guess, stands for or whatever. Um, and then just going off of what other people say, maybe, is probably what it would be. I don't know. I don't know, man. Hypixel apparently doesn't appreciate me asking. Okay, testing this. I'm sure they wouldn't. Uh, they have communism and politics in Britain. I mean, there's no communism, and I'm glad about that. I don't particularly want communism in Britain, but there you go. 7 years and you're 15, so you met these people when you were 8. Hmm. Yeah, that's incredibly. Yeah. Hey, yo, Schult is right. Um, Mr. Legend, or was it Mr. Legend? Was it Mr. Legend? Yeah, Mr. Legend. That's like incredibly sus, my guy. That's incredibly sus. Super sus. Test stimulus apparently gives many shits. In America, they don't vote. I'm probably not going to vote because too much effort, and I've seen a lot of people who act good to win and show their real intentions after the victory. Hey yo, damn. I mean, that's always a case of don't ever vote for them again. uh, you know, make sure you know who they are and don't vote for them. Perhaps even don't vote for the party so they are a lot more, you know, a lot more careful with who they allow to run for a thing or whatever. Right? I don't know. But I wouldn't say don't vote because it's too much effort. That's a bit mad, you know. You should vote. I vote for Trump because he is the man to make America great again. Schult in the UK being like, I am a vote for Trump. All right, all right, boys. Boris Johnson or who's the other fucking Donny. Jeremy Corbyn, Boris Johnson, or Jeremy? Yeah, we're having that debate right on stream, lads. We're having that debate. We're gonna we're gonna do it. We're gonna get political up in this bitch. Oh god. I'm gonna find another lobby though because yeah, it's genned into again. Fuck's sake. The lobby just keeps on getting fucking genned into. Bojo 100% I know is a bit of a clown. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would. Twitter would disagree with us. But Twitter's mad anyway. Uh Jez is a complete muppet, man. Jez. Jeremy Corbyn, yeah. I remember back in that election, it was like the manifesto of the Labour Party got like clowned on a whole bunch. It was just like, yeah, this is shit. So everyone like, and then what was it? Another thing of like the Conservatives won the sort of red wall up in the north as well because they promised Brexit and all that sort of thing. But there you go. I don't know. I wonder. What was it? The next election's probably in like 2 years or something. I think the next election's in 2 years, so it'll be good old Bojo. Maybe it'll be Bojo versus like Keir Starmer, wouldn't it? I don't know anything about fucking Keir Starmer. Although like I've seen the fucking memes of there's a YouTube channel called Joe. There's literally a YouTube channel called Joe, and they're quite left wing. I hate using left wing and right wing, by the way. I think it's stupid. I fucking hate it. I genuinely despise it because I hate how the entire political spectrum of just not political spectrum, just the ideas of how a country should be run are down to two choices, and apparently each thing is set on a spectrum of either being one side or the other, which is dumb because some things that are considered left, and then some things that are considered right. People have those opinions. People have opinions of both sides. Why the fuck does it have to be? Why do things have to be left and right? Why isn't it? It's fucking cringe. And there are also some people that like it that way as well. People like the idea of having a left and right as well. Like certain ideas are left and certain ideas are right. It's the fuck. It's bullshit. I don't like the idea that that's a thing. But then again, it's kind of synergistic with the way that politics works in general. Because there is only really two parties, other than like maybe if both parties are like incredibly shit. Maybe, I mean, then again, they are quite incredibly shit. Sometimes I feel like in the UK system we'd probably be able to have another party. Like Lib Dems actually got quite close to winning at some point. Not that I would vote for Lib Dems really, but like Lib Dems got quite close to challenging the top two Donnies. Whereas in America, I don't think that's possible, is it, for the top two Donnies to even be challenged? You know? I feel like even though Boris Johnson had his party, Jeremy would have dealt with COVID terribly, in my opinion. Yeah. And only centre mid. Yeah, I mean, generally people are not radicals with opinions. That is why they are called radicals. People who have opinions that are not popular are generally considered not centrist, right? Anyway, well, like, centre is sort of like where, I guess that's not a really good, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Funny football joke. Oh, centre mid. Oh, fuck's sake, centre mid. God damn it. Nah, in football I do like playing midfielder though. I hate the idea of positions in football as well. Actually, I hate being confined to a singular area. I just want to run around and fucking do everything. If the ball's in the fucking, if the ball is near our goal, I want to be in defense because that's where the fucking ball is. if the ball is up in their goal, I want to be on offense, whatever, so I can, score a goal. That, it makes sense to be a midfielder in football because then you get to do everything. Like, why would you want to sit there and wait for uh, people to pass the ball up to you when also, you imagine you're just like you're at the fucking goal of the other team. You're maybe a striker or whatever. You're just looking back and seeing your team get fucked, incredibly, just absolutely demolished. That's horrible. You're just looking back and seeing a shit show taking place. And I mean, there's certain times where in playing football, the positions were more strictly adhered to. Like, oftentimes when I play football, I'll be like the ideal midfielder that I would want to be. So basically just fucking everywhere and wherever I want to be. I'd go wherever the fucking ball is, which is how I feel like you should play football. Because that's actually fun and not just waiting for a thing to happen in either end of the court, or either end of the pitch. Um, but fucking in times where I played football and the rules were more sort of strictly adhered to, where they would say like, no, you must stay in this end of the pitch. I fucking hated that. I genuinely hated that because like being in defense, you couldn't go on offense. You couldn't get the ball and sort of, you'd be like, no, you're in defense, stay back. And I'm just like, well, fuck you. I want to do what I want to do. That's cringe. And then if I was like, if I was a striker, then, if the ball is down where our goal is, I want to go and stop the ball from going in our goal. I want to be on defense. Like, what the fuck? It's bullshit, man. My man's an engine. I do have a lot of energy. However, like I'm the kind of person to expend a lot of energy at once and then immediately die of exhaustion. I'm not a particularly long distance runner type beat. I'd have, my energy is in short bursts, but I do a lot sort of thing. That is kind of how my body works. Like apparently in the body there's like two muscles, one like the twitch fibers or whatever the fuck, like one muscle in your body, or there's some muscles in your body which are very strong but don't last for as long, sort of thing. Like they're like reaction muscles or whatever. I think. I'm not a biologist. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I believe this is what is the case in bodies. And then you've got other muscles which last longer, but they are not as powerful, sort of thing. I'm very much so in the camp of I'm very much so in the area of having a lot of, I already explained the thing. I don't, I have a lot of energy, but it doesn't last very long, essentially. I'm more of a deep lying playmaker. I mean, you don't necessarily always have to explosive muscles. Yeah. You get what I mean. Muscles don't last long, but they have a lot of power. But yeah, I do get what you mean with like the playmaker thing. You don't always have to be. You don't always have to. In saying that, I do like to, sort of follow the ball around a lot, and I would like to be everywhere at once, sort of thing, or is like that's how I generally like playing football. I wouldn't say that is the case all the time, of course. Like there are some times where you can sort of sit back, maybe recuperate, regain your energy, and then have a look at where the ball is going, see where you might want to be next, see maybe you want to be like, there's some times where where it would be beneficial to play the more boring cringe version of football where you're just sort of like in a position waiting for the ball to come to you or whatever. Like that's definitely not a, I wouldn't say it's bad to do either one, of course, but obviously I much prefer sort of going around the pitch in general. I think a mixture of both, but heavy leaning towards just following the ball is generally what I like to do. Well, not necessarily following. I guess it is following the ball, but I don't know. Remember me? I'm the guy who talked about hacking. I do remember you. I think. I believe so. Oh yeah, long live Toasterhead's Warden helmet. Very cool, man. Very cool. I'll be right back. I don't feel so good. Okay, hopefully you get better, Mr. Legend. See you, Mr. Legend. Hopefully you get better, my guy. Doesn't sound Mr. Legend is ill. Very sad. But yeah, that's football really. I don't have the stamina to run around the whole game. I don't really either. But in the action that I would do, I would be like it'd either be me running around all the time, or me just like exhausted and not wanting to do anything. That's the kind of two situations I have. And like the times where I'm exhausted, that's where I would, that's the part where I would do football more strategically and, be like, where are they going to go next? Although most of the time I feel like whenever I get exhausted, that's when I would do the more strategic thing. Then again, I haven't played football in ages. That is also a thing. Like, the only time I really played football was at school or, you know, with a group of people. And that's generally how football is played, in a group of people. You get what I mean, but yeah. I mean, with lockdown, you don't have a lot of people. So that, football didn't happen for a very long time. But, although I think football is one of my favorite sports, I'm not really a sport person. I wouldn't go out to do sports in general. But if sports is being played, I'm not opposed, of course. That is kind of, I guess, how sports be. However, I would be opposed if it was fucking rugby. I hate rugby, man. Rugby is shit. Rugby is fucked. I feel like in rugby I would deal too much damage. For one, to me, and another to other people, of course. Like, rugby just seems like... Rugby... I'm just saying, man. Like, you're literally tackling people to the ground. Like, what the fuck? You're actually just tackling people to the ground. Rugby is a terrible sport. The pain, though, Schult. You know the pain? The secondary school I went to for fucking however many years it was, like, through year 7 to 13 or whatever the fuck, that was a rugby school. Fucking, they loved rugby. Pain. Just major pain. It is what it is, though. So, basically, they got like the false impression that, I didn't like sports at all because I didn't like doing rugby, and they did like fucking rugby 90% of the fucking time. So they got the impression that I didn't like sports at all, where it was just I didn't like rugby. So there you go. There you go. But luckily, when you get to like the sixth form or like the later years of secondary school, you can have a little bit more choice of things. And I did a lot of golf, really. I didn't do a lot of football, but actually, when they gave choice, they didn't give a lot of the choice of football. I do like football, but then again, back then, I would have rather have done golf anyway. Like, golf was sick. Basically, we just went down local driving range. It was sick, my guy. I do like golf. I basically, because, as I said before, I put like all of my energy at once, and that's perfect for golf. Well, not really, actually, because with golf, it's all about like technique and shit. I don't do any of that fucking shit. I just hit the ball as hard as I possibly can. And that's actually what we just did. All we did when we went to the driving range, is we just tried to hit the ball as far as possible because they had trackers, to see how far the ball would go. So all we did was we just hit balls and see who could get the longest shot. And okay, I didn't get the longest shot, but I was basically second or third out of a group of like 16 or so people. So I was doing pretty well with that one. Golf is elite. Or, well, doing that in golf is elite. I love that. That was a great time. I did hockey instead of rugby, which is pog. Hockey is... Backash is the English Happy Gilmore. I don't know anything... Hold on. I only know of Happy Gilmore from people in golf taking a run-up swing of the golf ball. That's all I know of Happy Gilmore. So what I assume is it's some individual I just said fucking twice, damn. But you know what I mean. It's some individual uh, putting all his effort, which I guess is probably what I do. But yeah, I put all energy in, no technique, just all swinging power. Actually, hold on, let me Google it. Happy Gilmore. Wikipedia. It's a sports comedy film. Okay, I think that's probably a YouTube job then. Put that into YouTube. Best scenes of Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore golf swing. That is sick. I love that. Yes. He does take a run up of it. Nice. He's an ex-ice hockey player who needs money, so he enters a golf tournaments to try and get prize money. Ah, I see. I see. But yeah, I do like that though. It's really annoying because I'm sure it's really annoying for people who take golf seriously. Because like, whenever my dad took me around the driving range, and I did, because when I do hit the ball, I actually do hit it quite far, and actually hit it quite nicely as well. Because when you hit a golf ball nicely, it has a nice sort of like ding to it or whatever. It sound like you can hit a whenever you hit a golf ball right, it sounds right. And oftentimes, you know, is I don't always hit the ball hard, but then don't hit it right. I do hit the ball right as well. But a lot of the time, because I'm not doing any technique, I'm just kind of going off by feel sort of thing. So when I do my very aggressive and fast swing, and then miss, that's got to be like pain for people who do golf, and especially my dad. Just like in the back is like trying to teach me how to do it properly, but I'm just like, I don't want to know, I don't care, I just want to hit the ball as hard as I can. It's just major pain for anyone in the immediate vicinity just watching me, um you know doing what I want, I guess. It's more fun, I must say. Is way more fun just trying to hit the ball as hard as possible than doing it right. That is way more fun to me. But yeah, also, you said hockey, didn't? Yeah, you said hockey. Hockey, kind of the same thing, except I really like defending, I guess, in hockey. Ho Hockey is because like a ball will never get past me. Like if I just put all of my it's weird because like sometimes I'll put all of my effort into something, but with like hockey or whatever. But with rugby, I wouldn't. I don't want to like hurt people when I do rugby. But in hockey, I don't give a fuck for some reason. I just like I get the fucking hockey stick and just go straight for the ball with like all the power, and like I swear every time I've done that, it's like never been a case of someone being able to get the ball past me. Either ball or a man gets past, never both. Yeah. Like in defending in hockey, you just smash the fucking racket against the other person's racket, and it's just it always wins. Or you slide it along the ground. It's not like you fucking get the racket and like you don't do like the swing is across. It's like scraping the ground sort of thing. But it's very easy to defend in hockey because you just sort of you just put more effort in than the other person essentially. You just overpower them with strength, and that's generally how you defend in hockey. And that is, I mean, that's all right. That's a fun time, but yeah, I don't really do all too much. I haven't really done all too much hockey in my life. Done a lot of football though. Football's always fun. Cricket. we're going to talk about some bullshit. So, other than rugby, cricket was like the second one that they did. It's kind of unfortunate. Football, the one I actually enjoy, was like the least played at my secondary school. But cricket, the deputy head really liked cricket, so we played a lot of cricket as well. But cricket is the deadest thing, the fucking most dead thing ever, unless you're hitting the ball. So unless you're hitting the ball, then it's incredibly dead. The only fun thing is hitting the ball, and it's not like, Americans got this shit right. Baseball is way better. I mean, the UK version would be rounders, but you know, cricket. You don't get as good of a swing, I think, with cricket. You don't get as good of a swing. You kind of like just try and hit the ball instead of actually like make the ball go far. Also with cricket, it's more like you skim the ball along the floor instead of actually like making it go long. I don't know. I feel like baseball is better in that case. Um, how was 55 mil in under 10 minutes? In the beginning of the stream, Kevin, when I collected my redstone minion, sorry. Was it did I actually collect all the minions in under 10 minutes? Were you there, Schult, when I collected the minions? Did I do it in under 10 minutes? Or did I dawdle too much and, uh, you know, took ages to collect my minions or something? I was able to do tennis instead of cricket. I went and did tennis as well, actually. I think tennis was one of the more recent sports I did. I actually got pretty decent near the end of it, actually, but I only did it really because one of my friends was doing it, and then I kind of unfortunately fell out of conversation with that friend. Not necessarily like we don't like each other, like uh, me and that friend, we do like each other, but we haven't like spoken at all really. We're just out of touch, really. Just don't really. It was very unfortunate. Lost. Uh, Very sad, but it is what it is. I wonder if I like talk to him nowadays. Would be good. I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, what would we do? That was the main thing. It's like we lost things to do because he like lost his Minecraft account. That was the big L of the century. He lost his Minecraft account, and that's just null. We used to play Roblox as well, actually. I think that was what I did back in the day. Played Roblox and that. You weren't there? Oh, I see, I see. But yeah, Kevin, in the beginning of the stream, I collected my minions and gained about 55 million mining XP, along with... Oh, I can't show you the redstone. I can show you my collection in redstone, though. I'm 445th in redstone collection. I would have sworn I would have been higher. From my calculations, I should have been 45th, or something. Or maybe that's a different collect. I swear I thought I was going to be higher in redstone collection, but I'm still quite high, to be fair. Like 445th, that's sick. No one in my year played video games. That's mad. That that is quite mad. In your entire secondary school. What? A lot of people in my secondary school in my year played video games. I mean, a lot of the time you play phone games at break and all that sort of thing. Like back in the day, Geometry Dash and was it Geometry Dash, Hill Climb Racing? It was a small school. I see. How much you make an hour? How much do I make an hour? In what specifically, Kevin? Do you mean like mining XP, or do you mean money, or what? A few played COD, but fuck that. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the problem with my current friend group, I guess. Is that like, I mean, I think they still like Minecraft. I think the thing is like it's the only game really that we all play together, which makes it a bit of an issue if they don't want to play Minecraft at any point in time, because it's like, what else do we play? But yeah, money and XP. Actually, I did say like, oh, what do you mean money or XP? I actually don't know the amount I get from. I don't know either that I get from this. I mean, that time we tested it, or one time I tested it, I got like 5 million mining XP an hour. In practice, I don't really get 5 million mining XP an hour from this, but in tests, I got 5 mil mining XP an hour. But yeah, was it? Yeah, that friend group also played a lot of Apex, and you know, I'm not the greatest at shooters. I'll tell you that for a fact. Oh, I'm not the greatest at Apex. I don't play a lot of shooters, so I don't have the practice. That's the main thing I think. Is that I also just don't give. I don't really care. I don't. I don't know, man. I just like they're sweating it, and I'm just like, oh, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Shooters just seem a bit dead, which is a bit of a problem because that's the Apex was a fun one for them. And I think they also played a bit of COD as well. Also, they also played Star Wars Battlefront 2. Um, I probably like the thing is though, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I haven't even played that with it. Like, I played Apex a few times with them. I haven't played Star Wars Battlefront 2 with them. But then again, Star Wars Battlefront 2 was quite expensive. I think at the time it was like, I think that must have been like a 50 quid kind of game. That was an expensive game. When Fortnite came out, they all played of mobile while I was on my PC cranking 90s. Uh, yeah, I didn't play Fortnite at all. And luckily my friend group was also kind of anti-Fortnite at the time. I'm glad just because I would hate the situation where they would force me to play or where they would be playing Fortnite all the time and I just not because I don't want to play Fortnite. That would be pain, man. That would be pain. I mean, there was one time where they really wanted to try Fortnite because I think everyone was probably doing it at the time. But I caved and I played a little bit of Fortnite on the PS4. I played a little Fortnite. Oh God, Fortnite on the PS4 with them, and it was so sad. It was crippling depression in a nutshell. It was actually fun in season 3 to 4. Well, I mean, I guess it must have been like new in that, but I don't know. I think just shooters really aren't really my thing. Like I said, really twice there. Do be like that though. But yeah, that's why I really want KSP2. KSP2 would be sick as a multiplayer game. I mean, it'd only be really because the two friends I'm talking about, it'd only be one of those friends that would be into KSP2. But still, KSP2 would be so fun. I really want Kerbal Space Program 2. That would be elite. That'd be so good. Then it got bad. I see. But I really want KSP2 to come out. That would be sick. I also started playing in season 1, so I got quite good. That's why I enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Actually, no, one thing back in secondary school, uh, like a few of them did play Clash of Clans and sort of thing. And then when Clash Royale came out, when Clash Royale came out, I tried it because I tried Clash of Clans a very long time ago. Um, so I eventually got Clash Royale. I think I wanted to not at the start because um, contrarian maybe, I don't know, but still, I did eventually try Clash Royale. And at the start, I did what I usually do and just played it for fun and not for seriousness. And that was great. But then, after a while, and when I started finally taking it seriously, I got good. I got really good. I got good. So then I was the best in the school at Clash Royale. I mean, we're skipping like a few years here. A few years? Well, no, I got good Clash Royale not a few years. It didn't take a few years to get good at Clash Royale. It took a few years for people to care. Well, not really, but like there was a weird sort of phase with Clash Royale. It was kind of a new thing, Then it kind of died out, and then it kind of came back, and then it, you know, it's kind of like a rebound effect sort of thing. Um, but yeah, in the very beginning, I wasn't that great at Clash Royale. But then there was a time when I was good, and people actually cared, and I was like the best Clash Royale player at school. You know, very very cool title. I know. Um, but yeah, basically, I would just kind of win battles for people. You know, just I inflated their trophy count quite a lot, uh, and that kind of was an issue for them because yeah, I got them to a higher player count than they could manage. But I think I actually helped people in the end. Like after inflating their trophy count, I think I actually started helping them properly and like teaching them how to do things properly maybe. And I think I actually made or trained like two of them. Um, I actually helped them in Clash Royale. That was kind of mad. I remember when it first came out and I had to use a Canadian Apple ID to download it. Oh, was it like a thing of you could only download it in certain countries or something? I see. Yeah. That was the thing with Stadia, if I remember. How is Stadia doing? Like Stadia, like what was it? Google fucking makes all this fucking hype about Stadia, cloud gaming, future, uh, very cool technology, Stadia and that. And then, if it doesn't go well, they don't say anything. They just kill it. They take it round the back of the shed and put fucking two in the back of its head. Like, you know, if it doesn't go well, it's dead. Which I guess is what things happen in general. But like, there's no cancelling Stadia. Or, I don't know, man. It's just they hyped Stadia up so much, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't see any motherfucker using Stadia nowadays. Or at least I don't hear people using Stadia. I don't see people using Stadia online. So kind of an L, but it is what it is. But yeah, with Clash Royale, I did actually get pretty decent at it. I am, I did quite well at it. And I remember back when like the first esports of Clash Royale was a thing. I I think it was a grand challenge or maybe there was a challenge for it, and you had to get into. I think you either had to get like 20 wins or something. I think you had to get 20 wins in a row, with less than three losses. And I think I did kind of shit in it. I think I only got like 12 or 14, and that was very sad at the time because I was like, I was like properly banging it out, and I was like, oh, I want to do really well. And at the time, people were like counting the amount of cards as well. Like it was getting to the sweaty point of where you were predicting what people had in their hand for Clash Royale. And when you get to that stage, that is fucking sweaty. For one, you gotta basically think of your elixir count and your cards, and what cards you have in cycle, what cards they have in cycle, what elixir they might have, how much elixir they overextended by. Like fucking Clash Royale getting hella sweaty. And uh, you know, even with, I don't think I was able to do the counting elixir well. I think I did the counting cards maybe all right. But even with all that, I think I only got like 12 wins. It was so sad. It was so sad at the time. I wanted to get 20 wins. I remember when I was like 10, people played CSGO for a few months, then quit, and I kept going. Then they came back 5 years later, and I was just chilling at Global Elite. Yeah. That is a nice one. Because unfortunately, sometimes like if you like people move on from a game when you're like starting to be good at it. It's such a pain. And it's also a pain sometimes how fast people switch from games. It's like they'll play a game for maybe a month or whatever and then immediately become bored of it, and it's like, okay. That it makes it it makes me apprehensive to try new games sometimes because it just makes me think like, oh, how long will this one last, sort of thing. And that's not a really great mindset to be in with games. Like, I mean, in general, it makes sense to play games that you actually enjoy or whatever. And that's generally what I do. If I enjoy a game, then I will play it with other people and try and get people to play it with me, sort of thing. Whereas if if people I like or friends are trying to get me to play a game that I don't like, it's like that does factor into my thoughts as well. Or there's also different stages of liking a game as well. You like actively dislike, like, and then you're kind of neutral on it. And then the neutral ones, that's kind of the one as well. When there's neutral ones as well, because like I think there was some like racing game that they were also interested in playing it, but then like for one thing, you got to pay money to buy the game. That's kind of an L in itself because it's not the money necessarily. It's that they're going to get bored of the game, and that money that I spent on the game is going to be to waste because eventually they'll get bored of the game and want to play something different. And I've spent what was it? So I've spent this money on this game, and you know I don't get any enjoyment out of it anyway. So if I'm going to spend money on the game, it would be something I want to play for myself as well, right? So that's kind of the thing. That's kind of the things with games nowadays, really. It's kind of hard to find a game that a lot of people, or that you will play with friends. My first PC game was TF2, and I think it's the best starter game there is. I did a bit of TF2 with my friend. I don't think he does a lot of, like TF2 isn't a game that I play for myself, but I wouldn't mind playing TF2 with one of my friends, sort of thing. Like one of my friends really likes Gary's Mod. I think that was a paid game. I think was it? I don't remember. But I got Gary's Mod and then played it with him. But like he has like 1,000. Like he really likes Gary's Mod. He had like 1,500 hours in it. But I don't really care for Gary's Mod. I think Gary's Mod is an interesting one because it is kind of a sandbox, but it's a sandbox, but in a way, it's a bit. I don't really know. What do you do in Gary's Mod? Because it is a sandbox, and I am, I get the idea of sandbox games. I play Minecraft, of course, and I've played Minecraft for a long time, so it's not just doing the things in Minecraft that the game has set out for me to do. But still, with Gmod, I don't really know what you would do in Gmod, because I think what my friend does, he just kind of downloads things from the workshop, and then I don't know what you do with it. Like you download this thing from the workshop and you fucking shoot mobs that you spawn in. I don't know. It just seems like Minecraft creative mode, but like where'd the fun? Where'd the fun go? I don't know. Gmod was like $5. Just played Trouble in Terrorist Town in Gmod. What's that? Oh, was that? I remember hearing someone compare Trouble in Terrorist Town to something. Is that some? Is that like a Among Us type thing? Or I don't know. Maybe I might have butchered that. Oh no! But I remember hearing 30 Virus compare Among Us to two other games. I don't remember what the games were. Was it? It was either Trouble in Terrorist Town or something. It's like Among Us. Oh, I see. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you another L that I've taken. Schult. Another L. So during the lockdown, I was starting uni. So, I thought I'd buy Among Us because, a lot Among Us was getting big at the time. And I thought, what, they'll probably want to play Among Us together. I might as well buy Among Us now because I'm not too opposed to playing Among Us. Um, I wasn't too opposed to it. And it would be a good thing to play Among Us with uni people. That didn't occur at all. That did not happen in the slightest. So I've paid for Among Us. It wasn't expensive though, so it's not that big of an L. But I paid for Among Us, and I have not played it at all to this day. And I can't refund it because, it's been ages since I bought it. And I didn't think to refund it. For so long for some reason. But Basically, I bought Among Us ages ago and I still have not played it to this day. That's just kind of an L on my part. And it's got to the stage of where no one will want to play Among Us because everyone's played Among Us. So this is like the L of all worlds here. I've paid for the game. I didn't get any enjoyment from the game, and also no one wants to play it again. And it's a multiplayer game, so that's what you have to do. There's no single player. Like that's one big L that I have taken. As an L, it's a fucking humongous L. Humongous L. I don't know. Maybe people will want to say. Maybe people will want to play Among Us in the future, but I don't know. That's the worst part, is that it's free on the phone. Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked. It's free on the phone as well, so I didn't even have to pay for it. Then again, most people are playing on PC, but I feel like there'd probably be some crossplay, right? So I didn't even have to pay for it. I could just get the free version on the phone. Fuck. That is one of the biggest L's I've probably. I mean, it's not like big in the sense of like. It's just it's bad on multiple fronts, but there's like a lot of fronts that it's bad on, but it's not that bad on any front. It's just very bad in a lot of situations. It's not. Why am I? It's bad on a lot of situations, but it's not that bad on any of them. That's what I mean. I'm back. I love kicking balls. Test Stimulus, what is your issue? Why kicking balls? Is this some CBT type thing? Are you participating in CBT activity? Because you might want some CBT for your CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, I mean, I'm just saying. Kickball and yes. Damn. My guy's all about CBT. He's all about the CBT. But there you go. Twitch chat just like was it the only message in Twitch chat for ages? It's just evolved into CBT. The first message in Twitch chat, like 5 milliseconds later, it's just talking about CBT. Damn. I prefer DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. What the fuck? Yeah, it was cross-platform. Ah, for fuck. So I didn't need to buy it on PC either. So I could have just downloaded it for free on my phone, and I never needed to buy Among Us. Fucking buying Among Us was a fucking L. Just an L on multiple fronts. And now it's just there on my desktop. Just the Amogus character itself. Sussy imposter, indeed. Test Stimulus, indeed. Oh well. It's not too bad. Not too bad. You should make a Discord. I'm not going to make a Discord. Hello, Script SB Coins. Interesting name, but also hi. How are you doing? I'll make one for you. Many people in the past have test stimulus. I don't want one. I will make one when I want to make one. And that is the state of Discord. Or a Discord server for my channel, sort of thing. Oh, hello, USEC. We bro? Damn. 2 people friending me. When you read out that name, I can't help but laugh. Script, skyblock coins, yeah. Or test stimulus. Either one, because one is about testicles, balls even. And one's about skyblock coin, but like scripts and that. crying right now. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. No Makash Discord for a while. You should F-add me 100%. I'm sorry, man. I can't do that. I can't do that for you. I refuse to add any more people onto my friends list. Unless like expressly necessary. Unless like it's like unless I really need to, then I won't add new people to the friends list. Everywhere I go, I see Among Us reference. Am I ill? Perhaps, man. Perhaps. What was it? What's like the ad thing where it's like, seek guidance from your local GP or something? I don't know, man. I mean, GP is a British thing. I don't know what it would. I mean, it would be doctor in America, but you know, general practitioner. Interesting. You know, it does make you think. They're called general practitioners, or You know, they work in a practice, and it does concern you a bit, right? Because you know, why are they only practicing this shit? Surely they'd be qualified to. You know, why are they practicing? Like, surely they've practiced enough. Surely they know. Surely they know how to do this shit by now. Why are they practicing? Why is it a practice? Like, you know, I'm just saying. I'm concerned, man. I'd be highly concerned going to a practitioner. Oh, God. I was waiting for it to be a bot. He has been in previous streams before, that's why I know he's not a bot directly when I saw his message, but that's the kind of IGN or YouTube name, sorry. That's the kind of YouTube name that you would expect to be a bot. So I was expecting him to be a bot first time I saw him in chat, but he's not. It does make you think, why is he called Skyblock Coins? Or Script Skyblock Coins? You really need to? I don't need to make a Discord test stimulus. Or I mean, I'll make a Discord when I want to make a Discord, sort of thing. That was a terrible joke. God damn it. I thought I liked the joke. I liked the joke. But they're only practicing. I don't know, I like the joke. I want to play Elden Ring. Yeah. How much even is Elden Ring? Is it like a free game that I could test out and see what all the fuss is about, and then tell people that their taste in games is bad? Hold on. I've immediately forgotten the game's name for some reason. Elden Ring. There we go. Oh, it's 50 quid. Of course it's 50 quid. Fucking goddammit. Expensive ass games. 60 euro. Mad. The new Star Wars game, or Lego Star Wars game, I mean, that does look cool though, I must say. Mainly because it reminds me of the Lego Star Wars that I played on the Wii. That was some good times. I also had Lego Star Wars on a PlayStation 2 as well. That was an interesting one. But yeah, the Wii Lego Star Wars was the good shit. I mean, the Wii was just an amazing console. It's just like the Wii was so much better than Xboxes and PlayStations, because Xboxes and PlayStations are just kind of, to me, they feel a bit more like worse PCs than you know, something different to a PC. Because with a Wii, you don't get the same experience as on a desktop, of course. It's like a completely different thing. I mean, other than like the games only being able to be played on that specific hardware. Other than that, of course. But you know, with like the Wii, you had fucking motion controls. You had like the controller is a thing as well. Other things with the Wii is like you had systems where like you hold down the A and B button. Like you don't just sort of you don't shoot all the time. You don't spam the A and B button. There's times where you hold it down. You know, epic game mechanic. You hold down buttons um, to like charge something or uh, I don't know. I like the versatility of inputs with the Wiimote and stuff like that. The nunchuck was also good fun as well. I feel like it would be very good if I could use like the Wii. Oh, and that's actually another reason why like the Switch is pretty good as well. It's because it's kind of a continuation of the Wii in that way. It's just kind of an upgraded Wii. Well, it's not like I wouldn't boil the Switch down to an upgraded Wii. It's got a lot more than just doing what the Wii did but better. Uh, but it does have all the stuff that the Wii had, and it is better, of course. And I feel like they should, with the Switch, do more with the motion controls. Like there was a bunch of good motion control games on the Wii and that. Basically, I want Super Mario Galaxy 3. Any of you guys played Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2? I didn't play 1, I had 2, but I want Super Mario Galaxy 3 for the Switch. That would be sick. I grew up with PC, never played on a console. I grew up with consoles and then migrated to PC. Just PC Master Race be like, it'd just be so good. But yeah, the Wii was elite. I mean, I mainly say that because, like Smash Bros. Ultimate is pretty much just better Brawl, of course. Although, people say that Melee. I've never played Melee, so I can't really say anything about Melee, but, people say Melee is the best. Or was, like, the best playing, I guess, but... or some people were saying, oh, like everyone would say, but, you know. I'm glad, Ultimate is a thing. And also, actually, no. There was another game that I played on the Wii. Like, was it Super Mario Strikers, I think it was. That was a banging game for the Wii, and I think that's coming to the Switch or something. It's either coming or it's already came to the Switch. And I really want that now that I think about it. I really want that. New Wii Sports on the Switch soon. That's cool. Yeah. Did I play Wii Sports? Yeah, I did. Wii Sports, I swear Wii Sports was like the only Wii game that had a different sort of, like it came in a different box. It came in like most Wii games came in that sort of same packaging. The same like disc holder. Whereas what was it, Wii Sports came in that like tiny see-through one. Day 2 of asking you for coins. I'm thinking on a certain day. I actually, what? Hold on. I'm gonna go to a random number generator and pick a number between 1 and 2. And if you ask me for coins on the day that the random number generator chooses, then I'll ban you. Ooh, okay, I like that one. Okay. Random number generator between 1 and 10. It picked a number. And if you ask for coins on that day, then I'll ban you. So you have a certain amount of days. It could be 0. Or it could be... Was it 8 more? It could be 8 more. It could be 0 more. Well, it can't be 0 more. Because if it was 2, then... If it was 2 or 1, then I would have... Anyway. But I think that's. I'm gonna forget about it, but I think that's kind of fun. Uh, I have played Minecraft on every one of those systems. I think I played Minecraft on. I played Minecraft on the PS3, I think, because like the first time I think I played Minecraft was, I think it was either on the PC, maybe once. I don't know. But I think the one that I remember was at my friend's house who played it on the PS3, I think. And then I got it for myself on the PS4, and then eventually I got it for myself on PC, Java Edition. What if you don't stream that day? Well, I didn't stream yesterday, so what he is doing is you'll just go to streams and then say the day counter being +1 um, if it's a new stream. So realistically, it's not really day 2, it's stream 2, but it is what it is. Um, I've played PS3, Wii U, Switch, Xbox One S, Xbox 360, mobile, Switch, PS4, PS5, PC, Mac. Holy shit, my guy's played a lot of Minecraft. I mean, a lot of different uh, devices on Minecraft. There you go. You did stream yesterday? No, I didn't. I didn't stream yesterday. I actually didn't though. I didn't. You lie. I did not. I did not. I did not. I did not do it. Everything but Apple TV, lol, which I have, and I could download Minecraft on. I mean, you got to complete the set then, Test Stimulus. You got to do it. You got to do it on your Apple TV. I mean, you might as well. You might as well get the Samsung smart fridge out and play Minecraft on that. Yes, you did. No, I didn't, and you cannot gaslight me into thinking that I did. I actually recently learned what gaslighting means. And gaslighting is not real. You're fucking crazy. is the funniest sentence to me right now. Devices I've had are iPod Touch, iPhone, laptop, PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii, and Wii U. Oh, the devices you've had. Oh, I thought you were talking about the device you played Minecraft on. I was like, how the fuck you playing Minecraft on the Wii? That would be interesting though, Minecraft on the Wii. I don't think it would really work. I don't know how the fuck you would do the buttons for it. I kind of want to start emulating Wii games. And by that I mean, taking the Wii games I have and then emulating those, not downloading sketchy ROMs. You know, this is for the Nintendo lawyers that be looking at me right now and being like, "Hey, yo, money, money." But no. Now give me coins before MFR Kelly goes rogue. Okay. Okay, Mick. You can't be taking the mick like this. You can't be taking the mick. I played on a Raspberry Pi too. I think I have as well. I mean, Raspberry Pi is kind of weird that Raspberry Pis just come with Minecraft. It's kind of like, why, like people say like Doom runs on everything. Kind of Minecraft does as well. Like, why is Minecraft on a Raspberry Pi there? Minecraft Pi Edition be like, oh, and DS. Oh yeah, the DS's. The DSi back in the day, playing my first Pokemon game. I played White and Black as my first Pokemon game. Very fun. I chose Tepig. Good shit. Good shit. Um, Pi Edition, yeah. I mean, I've probably like opened Pi Edition. I haven't really played Pi Edition a lot, but I probably opened it. Alan's just saying he haw. Oh, yes. I forget that he haw is the Clash Royale thing. I turned off emotes on that game. I'm just saying, man. The emotes, they're too much. My friend used to emulate Nintendo games when we were like 7 and thought it was the most hacker man ever. Yeah. I'm sure when I get around to doing it, I'm gonna think like, "Oh, I'm hacker man. I am hacker man." I also want to do Linux as well. I Okay, so I know a lot of the time I say like, I wanna make a PC case. I wanna transition into Linux gaming. Well, not Linux gaming, but I wanna run Linux instead of Windows at some point. I know I say that. I put like, well, I say this a lot. I say those things, but I have goals, or at least I have time frames for when I want to do it by. And with the Linux thing, I want to try and be fully on Linux by the time that Windows 10 goes out of date. So that I've got until like 2025 until I transition to full on Linux, which I don't know if is I don't think that's enough time. It might be enough time. It probably is. It's like 3 years. I got time, right? I got time. But yeah, Minecraft is easy on Linux. Yeah, Minecraft is like native Linux. Well, not really native. But, it runs a JVM, which is supposed to be sort of cross-platform, and you know, Minecraft is fine, basically. Minecraft is good. OBS probably works. Yeah, I think OBS is fine. I think everything that I have works. I think everything that I have and want to use works. I don't think I have many particularly, you know, uh, Windows specific programs. Like, technically Apex Legends I wouldn't be able to play, but I don't really care. I could probably, like, if I wanted to play Apex with the boys, if the boys wanted to play Apex, that is, then I could boot up a VM maybe. I don't know. Um, but uh, yeah, everything that I think that I use, I believe is available on Linux and should be easy to install on Linux. Didn't June run on American election device? What? Oh, um, Doom. Yeah, I think Doom runs on everything. I remember there was a thing where people said, "Oh, I got Doom running on a pregnancy test," but what they actually did was they took the shell of the pregnancy test and put a mini computer in it, which, sure, technically it makes it so that the it looks like it's running on a pregnancy test, but a pregnancy test isn't. I'm pretty sure like pregnancy test isn't a computer. It's just like So they just put a computer inside of a pregnancy test and said, "Oh, I got it running work. I got it Doom running on a pregnancy test," even though it's fucking anyway. Have you played X and Y? I played Pokemon Y, yeah. I completed Pokemon Y. For Pokemon Y, I didn't like any of the starters, so the starter I got, I kind of just left it. But I did like the bird thing, so I used that as my starter instead. Um, but there you go. I forgot words. They hacked a voting machine in America and put Doom on it. Yeah. Yeah, they put Doom on a lot of things. They put like Doom on a I think they put Doom on a calculator and that sort of thing. Call of Duty Warzone is better. Yeah, I think they played that as well. You could keep both installed. Yeah, okay, so my current plan for going to Linux is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dual boot Linux on my laptop first. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dual boot Linux on my laptop, and then once I'm more familiar with Linux, I'll maybe try dual booting on my desktop, and then if everything goes like um, I'll dual boot Linux and Windows on my laptop for a long time, I think, and then once I finally decide I want to put it on my desktop, I'll dual boot Linux and Windows on my desktop for a short amount of time just to make sure everything works, and then go full on Linux. So I'm thinking like, you know, probably years or months of Linux dual booting on the laptop. And then when I don't know how long I want to do that for. It could be years, maybe months, I don't know. But then when I want to put it on the desktop, I will dual boot it for like a week or two, and then everything works, then I'll do full on Linux. That's what I think I will do. Um, but that's more of a thing that I want to do when I have more time. So there you go. No mod for you, yeah. No mod, yes, yes, no mod. I forgot words. I already read that. But yeah. Anyway, that's the plan. Well, that's my plan for that. I think it's a good plan. What do you think? What do you guys think of my plan? Do you think it's a good plan? Do you think that's good? Do you think I should use Windows and not Linux because Linux bad for whatever reason? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Apple and their M1 chips? Because like Apple having those M1 chips, you know, those chips are too good, man. Those chips are too good. I want them on Linux though. Or at least you know, all good for Linux or whatever. I just don't want Mac OS. Like Mac OS just seems like bad and cringe. Um, the thing is though, the performance does sound quite good with the M1 chips in that. You know, they're very nice. They're very good, and in theory, they're going to do very good in the future. It's just sad that they're going to be bundled with Mac OS and you can't change it. That's just the depressing thing. It's just like all that performance and it's just gated behind Mac OS, and also a very high price tag. But it is what it is. That's going to be very sad. It's just like all the performance, but it's Mac OS. Yeah. I think it was a good plan, maybe even the greatest. Thank you. Yes, yes. That's very nice. Sounds good to me. Thank you, Testamios. My plan is getting approval from random people. I like this. Why are you mining Mithril with 33 mil already? I want more mining XP. I want more of it. I don't have enough of it. I think the day that I stop getting mining XP is the day that I stop skyblock. That would probably make sense, right? If I'm not getting mining XP anymore, then I'm probably not playing skyblock. That's probably the case. Did you get the reference? No, unfortunately not. It was a good plan, maybe even the greatest. Ah, it reminds me, or like, for some reason I feel like I know that sentence from somewhere, but I don't know what. You should quit on 420 billion XP. Or 4.2 billion XP. I mean, to be fair, it's a good place to stop at, but I don't think I would stop at anything specific, maybe. Unless maybe like 10 billion. 10 billion could be an interesting one to stop at. But I don't know about stopping on any XP specifically. But would I stop at 10 billion overflow or 10 billion total? Charlie from Henry Stickmin. Oh. I don't remember the spot and where he says that though. I mean, I do remember Charlie from Henry Stickmin, fucking guy crashing his helicopter into the side of the fucking warship. Good times with him. Good times with Charlie. 10 bill total. Hi, I changed my name. Script TM. Nice. He is now script. He is no longer sketchy Russian. Why did I say Russian? Yeah, fuck it, Russian. He's no longer sketchy Skyblock Coinbot. He is now just script TM. Hell yeah, man. Unless you're not. Unless script TM was not the Skyblock or script SB coins or whatever it was, and it's just a different script entirely. I don't know. But hello, script TM. How are things? Valiant hero. I see. Has anyone here beaten Dark Souls? I have not played Dark Souls. Hello, I shan't. Oh, fucking tired and that. I should have dinner. I should probably end and get some food. Would probably make sense. Much harder than Dark Souls. I've beaten you? Okay. Damn. He has beaten Alan himself. Alan has been beaten. Alan is gone. Crabrave. Poor Alan, though. He's mod, but he's just, you know, he's just mod. He's mod. Alan when mod. When Alan mod. I don't know. Yeah. Also, looking back on the beginning of the year, no snow. Very sad. I think it was the previous year we got snow. Snow is always fun when it comes around, man. Always like snow. But no snow this year. But I tell you what will happen this year. It'll be fucking hot. I tell you that for a fact. I guarantee it. I guarantee this summer is going to be fucking abysmal in terms of heat. I'm just... I mean, I'm not trying to jinx it or anything, but like... Well, actually, no, jinxing it would be making... You know, me be saying it's going to be hot and then it turns out to not be as hot. That would be ideal, actually. I don't like heat. So hopefully it isn't hot, but I have a feeling that this year it's going to be too damn hot. I have a... Because, like, summer's yesteryear, I'm prepared to melt. Like, they've been getting hot, I swear. I mean, it does make sense, global warming in that. Although global warming, we've only increased the degree by, like, 1 or 2. But still, I'm just saying, man, we're going to... Basically, the UK is going to melt. I mean, Schult is prepared to melt. I'm going to sublime. I'm going to be a fucking gas. My blood is going to... I'm not made for the heat, man. I'm not made for the heat. I don't like it. I don't want it to be hot. I'm gonna have to, like, steal my dad's air conditioning unit. It's just gonna have to happen. Like, if it gets too damn hot... I'm actually... The thing is, it's going to be major pain because my computer also lets out. Why the fuck is... Who made this hole? Who made this? Who did this? But yeah. Like, basically, I'm just saying. If it's too hot, I might have to obtain chilling from some, you know, from some area. That's some British tea. What? What about tea? What about tea? I haven't had... I mean, I've tried tea, but I feel like I haven't tried tea enough. Really. Like, I did try tea once. My mum made tea for me once, but I don't think I had enough of it. I had like a sip, and then for some reason decided my... whether I liked it or not, based on that. Whereas realistically, I should have had more than, like, a sip. From what I remember, tea tastes basically like biscuits. Liquid biscuit. You become tea because of the warm weather. What are you saying? What are you saying? Because I'm British, I'm a fucking tea bag, and I'm a fucking tea bag, and that when it gets hot, it's fucking gonna be sweaty and that, and I'm going to become tea itself. Hey? What? You become tea because of the warm weather? What does this mean? What does it mean? What does it all mean? What does 42 itself mean? The meaning of life, universe, and everything. Oh my god, 42? Me when 42? I mean, would it be funnier, instead of 42, the computer just said, I don't fucking know. It's just like the thing's been, sitting there for the longest time, and he's finally come up with an answer, and he just says like, "If I don't fucking know, mate. I don't give a shit," and just tells the fucking makers to go fuck themselves. That'd be funny. Yes, bruv. Okay, Alan. I went into my living room and my brother was yelling at my 3-year-old brother to turn the TV off because it's not for him and it's going to give him nightmares. He was watching Backrooms and then he said no. I mean, if he says no, then then what are you going to do? Well, I mean, what can you do, really? I'm convinced you're the only British person. Fuck's sake. How? Don't you watch Refraction? Like, he's another British individual. What about fucking Death Streaks? He's British. Uh, there's many British. What do you mean? What are you chatting? Can't believe this. My existence being questioned. Oh, wait, Schult is British. Well, I forgot about that one. Look, Schult is British as well. You can't be doing us like that. This is bullshit, man. British people are exotic beings. How are we exotic? What the fuck do you mean, man? What the fuck do you mean? The death of the streak is noob. I beg to differ. He has more gemstone powder than me, by the way. He's actually got more gemstone powder than me. I need to fix that. That's a problem. I need to get more gemstone powder because currently Deathstreaks has more than me. I need to. I mean, I've been focusing on XP, so that is my excuse for everything. Actually, any excuse in my life, oh, it's just because I've been focusing on mining XP and hypixel skyblock. I stubbed my toe. It's all down to me focusing on XP and skyblock. That is the excuse for everything in life at the moment. And when I'm grinding for gemstone powder, that's going to be the new excuse. They're faking their disability for views. Disability? What ability? Disability to get that bread? Disability to fucking get mining XP? Disability to get bread? I don't know. The bowling ball memes are sus. What bowling ball memes? The HS of the Fearless is so knob. Why are you calling him a knob, mate? What has he done to you? Hey son, you failed college. No, man, it's because I was busy getting mining XP. No, no, you can't say that. No, you can't say that. Boys playing Genshin Impact. Real mans play Dark Souls. Look, man, allow the Genshin Impact players. Allow them. Because otherwise, I don't know. Fuck it. Bully them if you want, I guess. I'm not their protectorate. Boys play Genshin, or play Genshin Impact then. Damn. Yes has wrecked Alan. Absolutely destroyed. Gay shit Impact. Gay shit Impact. Oh, I remember when our place had Genshin there and it just got changed immediately to Gen shit. That was funny. Big meme. Our place was a grand place. It does make me think, what if there was like a permanent our place? What would that look like? I'm sure it would probably get boring, depending on the situation. Like if you couldn't really change anything, then it would definitely get boring, but it'd be interesting to see a permanent our place. It could also not be boring. That is a thing. They need to know the age of consent. They must know. They must know. They must seek the knowledge of the law. They must be told. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my bedroom light on. It's starting to look like a fucking gamer moment right now. You know, uh, the fucking meme where it's like the guy just sitting in a dark room with the only illumination being his monitor. Alright, there we go. I have actually got some light in here. You'll have to see it. I mean, maybe I should like roll the blinds up, but yeah. Sounds like I'm defending them, but they aren't real. I mean, what if you just, anything that you don't think should exist, what if you just think it, what if you just pretend it's not real, you know? What if you just are like, you know that message Watson said? What if I just like pretend Watson doesn't exist? And then just like, you know, and then we could all pretend that that certain games don't exist. How about we all pretend like, what's a game that we all hate? Alright, everyone in chat, what's a game that you despise? That you would wish that didn't exist? Other than Genshin. Because there may... Actually, you never know. Hold on a second. We need some, like, clarification. Are we all against Genshin in the chat? I mean, like, if Tempest was here, then Tempest would put up some resistance. But Tempest, I don't think, is here. So... Genshin... opinion. So, we have a poll of Genshin opinion. So... what is your opinion on Genshin? Yes or no? You know, obviously yes being good and no being bad. So, okay, never mind. We don't have 100. We do not have 100% agreement in chat. Someone has agreed with Genshin. So we don't have full on. We don't have majority, and majority in this case is 100%. We need 100% of people to agree on not liking a game, and then we can pretend it doesn't exist. Fuck Tempest. I don't think Tempest has voted in the poll. Genshin bad. Well, I don't know, man. Family sex sim is worse. What the fuck is that? I'm neutral on it. I see. Yeah, I don't really care either. It's not a game I would play, and it's not a game I would play, but it's not a game I would hate. So, you know, I'm just saying, we need to find a game. It's 50-50, you know. Genshin, in terms of opinion, chat is alright with Genshin. So we need to find a game that is 100% no, and then we can pretend it doesn't exist. In chat, at least, you know. In chat. But in Minecraft, though. I'm neutral on it. Clash of Clans so I can get my money back from when I was a child. Yeah, I regret spending money on Clash Royale. I didn't spend any money on Clash of Clans, which was nice, but... I regret spending money on Clash Royale because the power creep. Like, I spent money on Clash Royale early in... which means the money that I spent on the gems were used to get item or get cards, which I could have gotten way more later. So basically, I regret spending money on Clash Royale, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I don't entirely regret it, I guess. You know, it was fun at the time, so... It was a good fun time, the money I spent gave me. But I probably should have stopped at some point. Clash of Clans is good. I wouldn't play Clash of Clans nowadays. Clash of Clans was good back in the day. But I don't enjoy Clash of Clans. Nor Royale, actually, to be fair. I don't really enjoy Royale either. Thing is with Royale is it's just Clash Royale is just, I don't know. I don't know. I lost interest in Royale really. It is what it is. and the updates they've made recently are just don't seem enough to keep my interest. What about Roblox Shitting Simulator? I don't think Roblox Shitting Simulator... Actually, yeah, that would probably go in the we don't talk about that. But I don't think we need a poll for that one. I think we're just going to pretend that one doesn't exist anyway. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I spent $1,000 on Genshin. I do not care. What the fuck? My guy spent 1K? Holy shit. My guy's rich. My guy's rich still. Because I refunded it and got no punishment. Oh! Damn. Damn. If a quiz is a quizzical, what is a test? I'm going to pretend that comment doesn't exist. But you know what you did. I know what the answer is, and I know what you did. Yeah. I'm not going to say it, but I know what you did. A testicle got him. Yeah, there you go. Let's see the results of the poll. The poll has 7 votes, and 4 of them are no, and 3 are yes, which means Genshin opinion in chat is no. Unfortunate Genshin. Better luck next time. Maybe we'll have Genshin enjoyers, or more Genshin haters. You never know. But for now, Genshin has been noed. But it is what is. Reddit is a bad game because it's down all the time. Downvoting moment. When you downvote your least favorite post on Reddit, be like, stupid website. I mean, I think really the only thing I go on Reddit for nowadays is kind of just like, I kind of go on Reddit to look at the hypixel skyblock subreddit and then find out that there's nothing interesting there and then leave. I go on Twitter to look at that hypixel skyblock updates Twitter account, and then if he hasn't posted anything, then leave. And then I go on YouTube and then refresh the recommended homepage until there's a video I want to watch, and then repeat. Really, that's kind of just me when existing. Genshin enjoyers equals banned. Damn. When any of us were under 17, were we pedophiles? Depends on if you liked yourself or not. Stupid website. At FBI, at IRS, at government, at police, fellow Makash viewer, at yes, just admitted to refunding their money after receiving their goods. Well, the FBI, IRS... The FBI and the IRS are American. What if he's not American, though? Gotcha there. As I say that, it comes back online, Pog. I see. I'm on Twitter to see Elon Musk, and then also for football games. I see. Alan just says giant Clash of Clans. Very cool. Very cool. Me when your mum. Damn. At pollute easy fraud. Get wrecked. I'm Israelite. I tried. I really did. Israelite. There we go. Why didn't I say that perfect first time? Why am I fucking mentally not good? But there you go. You so noob. You so noob. There we go. Can't fucking read. That is not good. My literacy just immediately goes to 0% when on stream. Why is my literacy so bad on stream? Please tell me. How to deal with spoilers? Just pretend they don't exist. Or pretend they're fake. There you go. Copium also helps. Vast amounts of copium. Copium generally requires more copium because you are... Generally when you have copium, When you realize you're on copium, you generally inhale more copium to cope with the amount of copium you've coped. But there you go. Just eat the spoilers, they taste good. Uh, I mean, you never know, man. Watson might be right here. ScriptTM has just put a whatchamacallit in chat. There's a word for that. Actually, I think that's kind of a Lenny, isn't that? Isn't that like a Lenny face, but like customized? I know it's not like original Lenny, but like there's Lenny generator websites, and I think that could come from there. Is that unconsumable? Your mother was a consumable. Damn, Watson coming through with the your mum. Fun fact, 100% of copium users have died of copium overdose. I mean, I don't know if I can back that claim. Where is the peer-reviewed papers, the studies, the years of journalism, the years of fucking I need to see the facts, man. I need to see the facts. Is that Jerry with communism in his eyes? Damn. Oh wait, I just realized Jerry face. No, it's Lenny. I'm fucking retarded. Lenny with communism in his eyes. There we go. Not fucking Jerry. Is that Lenny with Lenny in his eyes? Or is that just Lenny, but like in Lenny in Lenny? There you go. I got spoiled about Dark Souls. I can't recover from this. It sounds like a copium moment. It sounds like a severe amount of copium is needed. Yo, bro, that's a great portrait of my bitches. No bitches? No bitches? I like some replies when someone says no bitches and then under no the person who put no bitches at Macash Stores, trust me, bro. Nice. But I like sometimes when people put no bitches and then under it some people put bitches. The bitches under the no bitches is funny. I like that. It's just it's like yes, we have confirmed. We have confirmed the bitches. Yes, Megamind, no bitches. Ah, so sad. I don't know what the fuck is that show? Is that like a what is that? You know what that reminds me of? Or at least in Restream it reminds me of something you would see in Adventure Time. Like that, yeah, okay, it's the same on Restream as it is on YouTube chat. It looks like something you'd see in Adventure Time. I don't know why. For some reason it looks like something I would see in Adventure Time. Yeah, yes, Megamind, no bitches. It's a bra? It looks like a bra? I don't think it looks like a bra. I mean, I guess maybe. But it looks like a thing with eyes and a mouth. I know what you mean. Yeah, it looks like something from Adventure Time. What the fuck? What the fuck is ScriptTM put in the? Why does that look like a squirrel? Is it a squirrel? I have no idea what ScriptTM has put in the chat, but hold on, let me change to live chat. Is that a squirrel? I don't even know what the fuck that is. ScriptTM has done some mad shit, my guy. Mad shit. It looks like a squirrel, and it could be a squirrel. I don't know. Do you give out coins? I do not. I do not. At yes, yes, confirmed. Never seen a bra. Damn. This is my kingdom come. No. Oh, I've seen that as well. And it's just fucking... It's just like people spilling milk cartons or something else. Like... God damn it. Those fucking... Damn. This is my kingdom come. Macash's schlong. We don't talk about this. At Schultz, Sweet Home Alabama. Oh god. Oh no. Not Sweet Home Alabama. Alabama. We don't do the Alabama. Do you give out Divins drill? No. I don't think I will. Actually, speaking of Divins drill, I want to buy another one of those, but I don't have any coins anymore, so I can't do that. Like, I used to have the coins being able to do that. I had 1.5 billers, boys. I had coins. I had 1.5 bill. But then it happened. You know, fucking expending money. I want another Divins drill. I really do. Why another? I want this one to be the one with the blue cheese and refined reforge, and then I want another to have Sunnyside and Auspicious. That is what I want. That is all of what I want another Divins drill for. Makash, you are at #1 in Mithril. No. I am 174th. I'm 174th in Mithril. What's your OnlyFans? I don't have one, and I will never have one. They're making an Adventure Time spin-off based on the gender bent episode. What? What's that? Makash, you are noob at Mithril. I am not a noob. What are you chatting? What are you chatting, lads? I'm 174th. I don't see you lot in the 174th category. I don't see you in the fucking, you know. There's only 173 people higher than me. And isn't that very cool? Surely that's cool, guys. Come on. That's incredibly cool. You know, very cool, some would say. Like, thank you, Kanye, very cool type beat. But there you go. There's an episode where they go... There's an episode where they swap the genders of all the characters and they're making a show based on them. Isn't that the one where... Oh, wait, Isn't Jake a cat in that one? Or is that a different one? Like, Jake is a cat instead of a dog. Oh, wait, no, yeah, Finn turns to Fiona, I remember. Fiona. There we go. #1 has 10 billion collection, probably. Well, we can, Fiona and Cake. Ah, I see. Well, let me go on Discord. I can see how much, or I can see how much a bot tells me what #1 Mithril is. So, what was it? SB leaderboard. Mithril collection. So, #1 Mithril collection has 512 Mithril, according to the Skyflower bot. 512 Mithril collection, and I have 170 Mithril collection. Kind of a bruh moment. Kind of a bruh. They're making a TV show on those characters. I thought there was already a show on them, but that's cool. That's cool they're making a show on them. The thing is with Adventure Time, which is quite unfortunate, is a TV show, so you can't really watch it, like, you know, with life and things getting in the way. If you miss a show, or if you miss an episode, then... Or if you miss a certain episode, then you can't go back and watch it, really, unless, like, maybe you record it or whatever, but... Essentially, I missed a lot of episodes of Adventure Time. I would see, you know, sometimes the same episode over and over again. But then, you know, other times I'd see new episodes. So I wouldn't... Unfortunately, I haven't seen Adventure Time chronologically, really. I don't think it's particularly chronological anyway. I mean, sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. But yeah. Is there a way to like watch the entire series of Adventure Time? There's got to be a way. Like maybe YouTube or Netflix or something. Where do I see Adventure Time? But like, good. This is why streaming websites are god tier. Would it be like where would I find Adventure Time? Like Netflix or YouTube perhaps? Probably something like YouTube. I don't know. My recommended is shit. Fuck Twitch. I'm gonna go on my YouTube recommended. I want to see. And Sky has a thing where you can download the episodes. I see. When was that a thing? Because I doubt that has been a thing for a very long time. I doubt that's been a thing for a very long time. Oh, there's actually a good few videos in my recommended that I want to watch. There's like two. That's kind of sick. Also, actually, nah. What I did yesterday as well, by the way, I watched like almost the entirety of the Onion's YouTube channel. That was fucking funny. The Onion's YouTube channel is hilarious. It's so fucking funny. I was like crying. I was well, not crying, laughing, but basic. I was fucking. It was so funny, so fucking funny watching the Onion. It was. I was fucking dying of laughter. Oh my god, it was so good. It was genuinely so good. I haven't laughed that much in a very long time. The Onion was sick. That was so sick. I would recommend watching The Onion's YouTube channel. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, I bet a lot of people have watched The Onion, so there you go. But it is what it is. I like farming potato. Nice. I like mining. Also, Technoblade liked farming potatoes. There you go. How much does base Divins drill cost if you know? I don't really know, but the auction house knows. It always changes anyway, so the best bet is going on the auction house or having a bot search for you or something. Scream into the mic and you get a Midwestern accent. Oh, scream that into the mic and you get a Midwestern accent. Interesting. Alan's just gone, ugh. Well, actually, probably not ugh, but anyway. This is, already read that, already read that. Decently new, I see. Last time I watched, like, TV was, when did I stop? When did I stop watching TV? That's a good question. I think it probably was when I started secondary school. So we're talking like pretty much a decade ago now. Almost a decade ago. 9 or 8 years since I've watched TV. Well, I mean like a lot. Yeah, every now and then I'll watch like, there's a TV downstairs. Like technically I have seen a TV show, but not like sit down to watch one sort of thing. I haven't really watched TV for like 8 or 9 years, which is quite mad. H is closed. Oh, well then, yeah. Who the fuck knows? Good question. Divins drill is technically worth as much as anyone's willing to pay for it, which is the true, which is true with anything. To be fair, that's kind of just saying it costs as much as it costs. But I don't know. Basically, is the short answer, which should be the only answer that I should be giving when the auction house is closed. I've closed the auction house, lol. I'll be back in 4 days. Very cool. Alright, I'm back. I'm close to affording an alloy. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how much a Divins drill really costs. Something like 700 mil or maybe a billion or something, I don't know. Around there. Mine gold, it's gangster. I'll mine gold later. I think Divins drill might be all I can upgrade with my setup besides quick claw. I mean, yeah, definitely go for the Divins drill then. Divins drill is quite nice. And plus it's nicer seeing something maxed, isn't it? And again, a quick claw is technically maxing your pet, but you know, it'd be nice to max the drill, right? I just realized I could get my commission done really quickly there. Ruby. Ooh, is there any ruby about? I don't think there is actually. How do you have 790 coins? What do you mean? Where's the 790 coins? What? Alan's just gone sicko mode. Well, how long have I been streaming for? About 3.5 hours. That's kind of mad, you know. That is ridiculous. I haven't streamed that long in a while. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here because it's 8 p.m. and I have not had dinner, so I should probably go and make myself some food. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. This has been a very good stream. I've enjoyed the stream a lot. If only more of my streams could be like this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like the stream if you liked it. Subscribe, follow on Twitch, join my Reddit. Don't follow me on Twitter. Fucking avoid Twitter at all costs, actually. That site doesn't need to exist. What else? Campaign for mining update part 3. And also, you know, fuck it. Go to Twitch, because then I'll raid someone on Twitch, because why not? Hold on, let me like post my Twitch link in chat, because then more of you can go over to Twitch, and then I can raid someone on Twitch. Actually, there's no one actually live to raid, never mind. There's like no one live. There's like Sarite and H's Fearless, but I don't think they would notice if I raided them. So never mind then. Never mind. Don't go. Don't. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, all that sort of thing. Bye. Bye.